I remember Toka getting pulled away down some tunnels when she was supposed to be doing night watch. She left a trap for someone, which or I think it was Don's character that got it. Um, and as Toka was going down the tunnels, after some time, the rest of the group kind of woke up and started looking for her. Which Toka encountered two creatures walking her way, so she planned an ambush, which she killed a friendly, mounted his dead body like a deer on the back of her mufa, and we met Elder's character. His name is Noop. Noop.
Noob destroyer of knees.
It's the destroyer of fucking cows. And Toka and Noob did not get off on a good start, but the rest of the group is kind of getting it as only Nadine is the only person that can understand him, though. And that's all I personally got.
Right. So, to kind of add from there, you did meet like two characters. You met Noob for the first time. He was accompanied by Jacques, which you killed. And then Nadine, Ahti attempted, well, did shake his hand, but nothing happened. But after Nadine shook Noob's hand, she was able to understand Noob after that.
And she was charmed.
She was, but I think that only lasted for like what, 1 hour?
I guess. I don't really know.
Long enough.
We'll go with that.
Long enough.
Long enough.
She might have a little bit of like maybe like lean towards um after that everybody kind of like the party met back up as everybody kind of woke up and noticed you guys were missing and just kind of followed everything as best as they could. After you guys met up, you backtracked and went back down the tunnels until you emerged out into a graveyard where you faced off with like 6, 7, 8, 9, some number of undead skeletons that crawled out of the graves. Where
That's great.
we are gonna pick up, you guys just finished the battle and killed all of the undead zombie creatures. And for visual representation, maybe.
Possibly.
Just kind of put that in the chat. That's kind of where you guys are standing at right now, is in the middle of this graveyard after you killed all of the zombies and the two zombie-like dogs, the hellhounds. You're now faced with this. It's not really a chapel. I guess more of a. I don't really know what you would call this, a crypt or a tomb.
Yeah, crypt tomb.
Mausoleum.
Oh, that would be a crypt.
Yeah, so this is where you guys left off, and this is where we're gonna pick up. The floor is yours on what you would like to do. From looking at, if you look at the map, if you stand like, let's say like in the middle of that path, you kind of see how it comes to a T in the middle, or like a cross in the middle. It does appear that you can go left out of the graveyard or right out of the graveyard. But you do see on the tomb that there is a rather large wooden door.
And I quote,
Toka's just gonna yell. Okay.
Noob, will you give Laverna a description of what she's looking at?
Oh god.
yeah, you basically see a Dragon Ball Z kind of kung fu looking frog, or not a yeah frog, because the toads are the larger ones. I'm actually gonna post a picture again of what he looks like. He has this looks like a poison mist flowing around him. It's definitely green. Um, he's got golden skin that is definitely like got mucus on it, and then it's got dark blue kind of polka dot spots, kind of like poison toads have all over his body. He is small, so he stands about 2 feet tall.
Tiny.
I love it.
He just looks at you and goes,
I dig
"Quack."
it. She's just gonna kind of look down at him, like not like with like a look of disgust, but like, like how I'm trying to think of how somebody would describe that look, but the look where somebody's kind of like, okay, you're there.
Yeah, he puts his hand out for a handshake.
So he's too. So is he like how big is his hands? Like, do I hand him my whole
Uh,
hand or do I hand him a finger?
it's actually about the size of a good, like a human hand. Like his hands and his feet are larger than like they should be because they're a
Okay.
frog and they're like
Right.
big flippery.
Yeah, he's a frog, so it's like his
Well,
hand
some
would
frogs have real
probably.
little. I don't want to call them hands, and they're not hands.
I'd
He's got
so
his are
for
more swollen.
yeah
Okay.
for a tiefling, like I would say like your hand would probably fit very comfortably in his, but you would notice that his hand probably overlaps yours easily.
Okay. She takes his little hand and shakes it, and then
Constitution
gives her like
saving
a
throw.
sauce. Oh, what?
Constitution saving throw or
What do
Make
you mean, Constitution saving throw?
make
I thought we were friends.
make a Constitution
we
I
saving
are
throw.
thought we were
friends.
friends.
You fucked up.
Are you ready?
Uh,
You're
let's see.
ready.
Oh no, this isn't gonna be good, is it? A 7.
Yes. So you instantly now just understand the language grung,
Oh,
and
okay.
you are charmed by my character, which just means you regard me as a very like in a friendly demeanor.
Okay.
Basically, I wasn't your friend, and now all of a sudden I'm your best friend.
Hell yeah.
He's just like, he looks at you, hi,
Hello.
how are you?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Oh, Noob is fantastic. This is a great location to be. Yes, yes. It's very dark and moist. I like it.
It is very dark and very wet.
Yes. I do need it to be wet every occasion or I'll dry up like a sardine.
So, real quick, are you Noob is part of the party now? Or are we just
Yeah,
meeting this
so
character? Okay.
recap. He's been a part of the party since last session. He got
Right.
introduced last session after Bardrin had just kind of taken off in the middle of the night. He left a note for everybody to find in the morning when they woke up from their long rest, saying, "I'm tired of being the hunted. From now on, I will be the hunter." And he left.
Oh.
So he
All right. So is Noob just one of the people, like somebody that's trapped here, or is he part of the rooms?
Yep, Noob came to compete in the games for his own reasons.
Okay.
Toka's just
Okay.
gonna yell from the flying Mufa. Your deal is quick. So tired of it. And she's gonna land in front of the crypt.
Okay, so you're landing down in front of of the crypt, of
Yep.
the tomb.
Yeah, and she's gonna just try and open the door. I need somewhere to eat. And she just starts kind of like kicking at the door.
Oh no.
Make a strength check.
Nadine, did Slippy say he wanted to follow?
Huh?
Oh yeah, you just gave Noob his own name because you don't know.
Let's see here. Thought I had my character sheet up, but I fucked up. Snowdown. Here we go. And where is Toka? There you go. You got a character in there. Strength check, you said?
Yes.
Okay. A 10.
You give it a good few kicks, and you can see the door kind of like it moves a little bit, but it doesn't quite give way.
I made a move. Mufa! Tackle the door, Mufa! And Mufa's gonna charge that door.
Okay.
Guessing
Like maybe acrobatics or athletics.
Sure. Your trade companion. You said athletics?
Yeah.
What's that athletics based off of? It's based off strength, so I'll just do I don't really have like an athletics box. I'm just gonna do a strength check. 13.
And Mufa plows through that door with zero problem.
Using his left leg.
As the doors fly open, and at first glance peering inside, it is rather dark in there, but from what light seems to be coming in from the window ledges, you can see a sarcophagus directly in the middle that has two statues standing, one on each side.
Whoa, fancy, fancy. Hey guys, find something. Toka found something. Come.
Well, all right then. Nadine, can you let Slippy know that we're gonna head in? I don't know if he understands us or not, but I don't understand what he's saying. So
Yeah, sure. So I go ahead and relay it to try to go in.
You
Oh.
know, this guy, he just must be stupid. Because I clearly understand him, but he does not understand me. Right.
And Ahti, all you hear is just the croaking from Noob.
Yeah, he just like a frog or toad or frog just sitting there says wow 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 like his neck.
I'll take that to mean that he's wanting to proceed. Let's go.
Yeah, that's exactly what that meant.
Oh, guys, you're bringing him in here. Toka's. Stop.
Okay. Is everybody going into the crypt?
Yes.
Yes.
Laverna? And yeah, Laverna. I've heard from everybody else except you.
Yes, my mic's been muted because I keep giggling.
As you enter into the crypt, it has that smell of old, musty, stale air. You can almost like feel the dust particles in the air as you walk in.
Does it smell like old people?
As you get what?
Does it smell like old people?
Yes. As you all enter in, you notice that it's not like it's a relatively like large crypt. It's big enough to house the two statues at the back that are standing side by side of the sarcophagus that's in the middle. Upon looking around, those who would be um, familiar, I really hope um, I hope I don't butcher this word, but around around the room, and especially on the sarcophagus, those whose characters would be familiar with this, you noticed further runes that are etched in to the sarcophagus and the walls. As you get closer and closer, upon further examination, the two statues seem to be of men of some form of Viking descent. Each one wearing animal hide and leather armor, with each donning a helm upon their head, holding hilt down and hammer up, a great hammer with both their hands stamped on top of it like this.
Ooh, statues we can poop on. We found a rest stop.
What would you? The floor is yours. Whoever would like to do something first, what would you guys like to do in here?
So, should we camp in here, guys, or? I mean, Toka, no leader. Sorry.
And she looks over to Hati.
Hmm. I mean, we might as well search the area, make sure it's defensible if we do want to rest here. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of staying in a crypt overnight, but it's always a mystery knowing which way we need to go in this series of dungeons.
Wah, wah.
Laverna, how are you feeling in here? You're on mute.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm thinking. I'm using big brain. I feel like I also feel like probably staying here overnight is not the greatest idea, but if it's our only option to get through this mess, then fine.
Zuki, how are you feeling?
I think probably resting and stuff for a little bit would be fine. Um, being in the crypt and stuff. You said it wasn't really. Was there only one, like pretty much like a mausoleum type thing? There was only the one door, right?
Yeah, there's only the one door in. The rest of the building appears to be made out of stone. So
Yeah.
there's really only one entrance, and the only from first glance, just looking around without doing any kind of investigation, the only things you can really see inside of this crypt are the stone coffin and the two statues standing on each side.
And I open the coffin.
Make a strength check.
Because if there's only one door, that means our only threat should hopefully be the coffin. But I also don't mess with statues.
Right.
You said a strength check?
Yep.
19.
Laverna, surprisingly, being a tiefling of your stature, like you place your hands on to the lid of the sarcophagus, and you can feel the weight behind it, but almost seemingly just with one good heave, the entire lid slides off and everybody hears it crash onto the ground on the opposite side. As the dust kind of clears and you may cough and choke on it a little bit as you brush it out of your face. As you look down, laying inside of it is a decayed, withered skeleton. He seems to be dressed similarly to the two statues, maybe a little bit nicer. There seems to be um, jewelry of all sorts on his fingers. He's got each finger has a ring or two on it. You can see on top of his head a crown that doesn't look like it's made out of anything special. And laying in the middle of his chest with his hands gripped across it is a very intriguingly looking hammer.
Is there any skin on this guy?
He is pretty withered. What skin would be left has really decayed and kind of turned to the consistency of beef jerky.
That's you read my mind. Toka goes, Chucky, and she just grabs a piece, rips it off of his rib cage, and then just eats it.
Fuck.
Toka, while you're doing that, will you make me a perception check?
Sure.
Everybody else roll for initiative.
Right, and like Tucker just Suki would just be like looking at her, Tucker like, what?
that
12.
wasn't a real initiative roll ever done.
11.
It's her future role, okay?
Toka, as you grab a piece of dried, rotted skin and pry it loose from a piece of the rib, you can't help but notice the assortment of necklaces that this guy is wearing. Specifically, one stands out before you, and it's a rather large one with some kind of what appears to be a face in the middle of its pendant.
She grabs it.
As you yank it off of him and kind of brush some of the dust away,
And you actually hear his head go like wham as it hits as she just like rips it off.
as you kind of like brush some of that dust away to make out what is on the pendant a little bit clearer, what you see is the side profile of a skull. And as you turn it over to the back, there's some kind of wording on it. Hold up, let me go take a look. What languages do you know?
Toka, kind of a connoisseur of languages. She knows Common, Draconic, Dwarvish, Goblin, Minotaur, and Undercommon. Quite smart, but no one ever points that out.
So looking at it, correct me if I'm wrong, Undercommon would be from like the Underdark, right?
I believe so. Let me see.
Yeah, I think.
I think that's kind of where.
Let me see. See how fun.
It's like either abyssal or undercommon, either or.
Let me see. What language?
Yeah, let's see. Traditionally spoken to races and natives from the Underdark.
Undercommonish. Yep. Yes, it is.
Okay, so I'll say that on the back, in Undercommon, it may be hard to fully see what every word reads, but around the border edge at the very top of the pendant, you read the words, "Speak with the dead."
Holy shit. Is it with like how big I am? Could this necklace fit around my waist?
With how big you are, I'd say probably. It may be a little tight, but probably.
Can anyone else speak Undercommon, or is it just me?
I can.
I don't know.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
okay.
Nadine just said she can.
She kind of looks at it and goes,
Interesting. It's a protective charm.
and she just like connects it to her waist, and starts doing like some weird kobold like belly dancing attempt.
Oh my god.
Toka found pretty. Huh?
Wah.
Does
And
it?
if you can understand him, he just says, "Kobold looks silly."
Yeah, you jealous, Toad. You jealous. Toka pretty.
Who'd be jealous of that look? Ugh.
I know. I know.
But she keeps trying to do belly dancing.
Hmm.
But she'll equip it basically. She'll absolutely equip it.
Okay.
And she's actually gonna use it. Like she's gonna like jump up and like slap whatever his name is on the head, and it leaves like a glowing green handprint. And she's gonna use it on him.
You're gonna use it on the skeleton?
I'm using it on what's his face that's strapped to the back of Mufa's butt like a deer.
Oh, to Jacques?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Forget about him.
Hit with a flash of green light, Jacques just kind of like lifts his head up, and you hear as he like turns to look at you, Toka, you can hear just like the bones and everything crackling in his neck as he turns his head.
Look what
Brownie
Toka can
bones.
do. Look what Toka can do. Toka useful.
You see. She's like holding her hands out to the whole group like she's showing them like a prize.
Okay, I don't think that's a protective charm.
Toka think it's fine. Toka is fine.
It's a little unsettling.
She just starts poking his mushy parts of his head that's all like crushed in.
Still delicious.
For my clarity, isn't it you only get like 3 questions or something, and then
5.
they
You
can't
get
be used?
yeah,
5?
you get 5 questions, and it can't be used again on the same one for I think. Oh, I'm looking at it right now. I think it's like 10 hours
Their soul
Uh,
gets
or 10 days.
10 days.
Our fucking luck, this motherfucker would pull that same shit as in the movie.
Poor Jacques.
No, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, so far since he hasn't been asked any questions, he's just kind of staring at Toka.
Questions? No questions?
Yeah, my character would ask him what's his favorite color, but I don't know if that would work because he can't understand me.
So the spell. Oh, well, yeah, you're right. I guess he wouldn't really be able to answer because he wouldn't be able to understand it.
Yeah, he just
And
slaps the dude in
unfortunately,
the face.
he can't even touching you. He can't learn new languages either.
Yeah, I just slap him in the face.
And he takes that slap with his mouth just kind of gaping open.
No questions? Anyone? No?
Where do we need to go next to end this with Rinrick?
You hear the cracking as he turns to look at you, Ahti. He says, "I don't know."
Sounds about right.
Oh, Toka have question. Toka have question. Did you ever think your fate would lead you to become Toka's stool? Hmm?
No, that's never once crossed my mind.
Hmm. How does it make you feel?
Rather cold.
Yes. Everything you did led up to this. Hmm. Any other questions? Anyone? No? Toka, you bored Toka. Toka bored. Toka do this. Nothing. Toka bored. Hmm. How many questions have been asked? 2, 3?
He goes, 1.
She
That was
blinks.
funny.
She blinks and goes,
Tricky. I'm gonna leave him like this. So when I cook him, he's cooked alive. Okay. Ask him no questions. None. Toka demands this.
and she jumps up on Mufa.
Lead the way.
Doc replies, I can't. And then he just slumps back down onto Mufa's back.
Oh, she looks so mad. She looks so mad. She's not even talking. She's upset. You can tell she's upset because she's chewing on the tip of Mufa's spine that's in front of her.
That was funny.
So, inside of this room, now knowing what Toka can do, is there anything else that anybody would like to do?
Well, I'd like to look at the skeleton scaly guy and see if there's anything interesting.
Make a
Since Toka's already like beef jerky.
make a perception check.
Let's see. $11.
As you look around at the skeleton, the main things that stand out to you are the weapon that he's hanging on to. It doesn't appear to be old and withered like he is. In fact, it's rather shiny, rather bright, and looks as if it's brand new, like it hasn't aged a day.
And you said it was kind of like, wasn't it like a little small hammer?
No, this is a great hammer.
Oh, great hammer. I let the party know. I'm like, well, this hammer looks pretty interesting and stuff. Definitely a little bit too big for me, but
Yeah, Noob's gonna pick
obviously,
it up.
obviously, not too much and stuff to go off of since we're already pillaging a grave.
Okay, so who's taking the hammer?
Noob. Noob just rips it right out of the hands.
I want you to make a strength check.
Aye, aye.
Oh, it's King Arthur's hammer.
11.
You try with all of your might to rip this hammer from the skeleton, but it seems to be holding on to it for dear life, pun intended.
Toka laughs. Toka laughs greatly.
He smacks Toka.
Are you actually trying to jump up and smack Toka?
Not really jump. I think I assumed we were about the same stature actually.
I'm on top of Mufa. I'm like 8 feet up. No, 10 feet up.
Damn, how big is your fucking thing?
He's a medium-sized. Medium-sized drink.
Yeah, he jumps up there.
Make an attack roll, I guess.
You out of your mind.
And then make a Constitution save.
You are
And
out.
make an unarmed strike or something.
Damn, that's an 11.
Hoka basically like dodges, and right as she dodges, she just screeches as she's going to attack him with she's gonna, like, as her mouth opens, she just cast a fog of infestation. So saving Constitution saving throw 15, please.
16.
Well, first of all, fuck you, okay?
Fuck you.
He's just fucking tonguing out at all the insects as they come towards him.
Literally.
You take half of 17 damage.
What is
And
infestation damage? What kind of damage?
poison.
Okay, so I don't take any damage.
Oh, Helga don't like you. Okay, but
He's
fine.
gonna try smacking you again across the face.
Noob's just eating the bugs.
Yeah.
But hold up, my Drake is going next, and he's going for a. Let's see here, he's gonna go for a bite. Does 17 hit?
No.
17 doesn't hit you?
Nope.
That's
He's
ridiculous.
a slippery frog.
And he just makes some frog-like agility as he hops out of the way.
Damn, a 10 again.
She just fucking weaves. She just weaves again and just screeches. And she's going to pull out her bow. No, actually, she pulls out her blowgun. And she just starts going.
You have a blow dart?
I do, yes.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's the first time I've seen anybody use that.
I know, right? Does 20 hit?
Yeah, that
Okay,
hits.
don't you fucking lie to me. So 5
But
damage.
wait.
As she hits you right in the neck. It's just like this very crudely made dart with very makeshift feathers kind of sticking out of it. As she shoots again. Does 20 hit? Does 20 hit again?
Well, of course, it hit the first time.
Cool. 5 damage, and she'll shoot you in the chest. As
What
Mufa's
type of damage?
Oh, it's just piercing damage.
Okay.
Yeah. I would. I'm going to actually use an action surge.
Would Mufa have come into contact with Noob whenever he tried to bite?
He
I mean, yeah,
missed.
technically I'm standing on him.
So does it need to make the con save?
I guess it's really anytime somebody touches you, isn't that what it says?
Yeah, if they come in contact with me, yeah.
Okay. I'll do a
So
con
it's
save.
more of like then con save, even if Mookie can't understand it, still be charmed.
That's true.
It would take poison damage actually too, because it's combat.
Oh, that's fucked up. It's still elective.
Yup.
Just as 26 hits you, 5 damage
Well,
again.
yeah.
Nice. So that's 15 damage in total. Let me get to Mufa. Man, trying to put hands on me, and now you're trying to charm my dragon? You perv.
I mean, I don't know who said I was charming a dragon, but
Here, where is the character sheet? Oh, here it is. Okay. Constitution saving throw. 16?
that works. He saved.
Cool beans. And then Mufa's gonna go for a bite attack. Nope, not one. Just completely misses.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do my turn because I didn't know we were doing whole turns. I thought we were just just doing one attack and that was it. Does 18 hit?
18 does it. Well,
Okay,
you
so does a 27.
you just fucking jump on me and start like flapping. You know, like Toka's gonna think you're attacking her.
I'm fine letting this play out, but I'm not gonna let you guys kill each other.
No, he's doing non-lethal. He's just slapping you.
I was gonna say, like, do I go pick up one of you and like tuck you into my hood and be like, stop it? You're both little.
Constitution saving throw twice actually.
A nat 1.
You take 2d6 poison damage on top of that.
I actually am. Hold up. I am actually resistant to poison, so I take half damage.
So you'll just take 1.
Okay, so what's the total
Does she understand you now?
Yeah, she does. She would understand me. Charm wouldn't work because I'm attacking her, but 17 damage total. Then flurry of blows. Misses.
Like, and are you saying anything as you're attacking Toka?
Oh yeah, he's like,
You stupid kobold, always being mean to me. This is what you get. Meh.
and he's going to hit you with the echo.
Man,
That hit.
Slippy and Toka really going at it.
You know, he's like,
Con save again.
whoa.
And I like that everybody's just kind of just standing there watching.
And then I'm
You're
gonna action
relatively new to our
surge.
party, so I'm over just like, okay, I'm like looking over at Ahti like, well, this is the new crew.
Con save again.
22
Man,
and nat 2.
So, I'm trying to think. After 17 damage, you take. Let's see. You take 17 there. You take 8 on top of that. And then you take another. What is it? 9 damage on top of that. And then another 6 damage and another con save.
The amount of times you get hit is fucking ridiculous. 17.
Okay, and then my echo's gonna go one last time and misses, and then that's my turn.
Toka just fucking screeches.
No, you're stupid.
And she's gonna see here.
Noob is a valued member of this team.
She's gonna use a fog cloud on you, and as Mufa is gonna use disengage and back out since she's riding Mufa, and basically put you at a fog cloud.
Okay.
And I'm gonna probably back out about Mufa can go. Let me see how far away Mufa can go, real quick. Who thought the 2 midget characters were gonna fight today?
Not I.
She's gonna go.
So you're backing up away from me?
Yeah, Mufa's disengaging while I just put you in a fog cloud, and since I'm mounted on Mufa because of my subclass, so Mufa's using disengage as I'm backing up about 40 feet away from you out of the fog cloud.
So does that count for you and the mount, or just the mount?
I'm on the mount, and see if you're next to the mount. If you're on the mount, then I don't know if you need to do like a strength save, like athletics.
Yeah, because I'm on the mount.
Does he need to do like a strength saving throw then, just in general, per turn?
Yeah, we'll have you do a strength save to see, like, as Mufa's disengaging, if it makes you fall off or you stay on.
22.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you're your sticky little frog feet kept you held pretty good.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Stupid
Meanwhile, the
toad!
rest of the party is now in a fucking sphere of fog. Because it's like a 20-foot
everybody else
radius.
can't see.
Right?
You just hear incoherent shouting.
Well, I guess we won't get to see the end of this fight.
Well, I guess it also really depends on. So that fog that you casted, how much of an area does that
Oh,
cover?
60 feet. So actually, I wonder if you
20-foot radius. So
We're
that's
actually
Yeah,
all.
you. So if you like, you guys are currently fighting inside of the crypt. You really wouldn't be able to back out of your own fog because that fog's gonna. fill
Yeah,
the
so
entire- the
everybody
entire
is
crypt.
That's where I was kind of
everybody's
thinking of like
blind.
a big
yeah,
crypt.
because that's 40 feet fucking wide.
Oh, that's true then. Well, then I guess I'll just have Mufa attack. Or are we just gonna count that as my attempt and then continue on?
That depends on how far you guys want to keep going.
I mean, I don't want to take away from everybody else's enjoyment, but
Yeah, that's true. I guess
I'd be telling Ahti and stuff, be like, Ahti, you grab the frog, I'll grab.
yeah, let's see if they can
Okay.
grab us.
I can't see shit.
Well, try to find the frog.
It's just screaming.
Roll for both of you. Roll for grapple at disadvantage.
And we're screaming this whole time. Like it's just nonstop screaming.
yeah, still just slapping.
Do we
And
normally
grapple
do
would just
grapple as
be-
athletics?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's just that athletics check
Yeah.
at disadvantage.
17 for Ahti.
Yeah, that's a 20 disadvantage to contest that.
And I got a 16.
Okay, are you going to?
Yes. Is it just athletics?
Yeah, an athletics check.
An 8.
I knew calling you Slippy was the right call.
Yeah, can't catch me, no.
So
I feel like my
I
point's
grapple
been
Toka
made.
then.
Yeah, Toka, you feel your tabaxi friend Zuki just kind of like pounce you and grab hold of you.
She's just like as you're like she goes flying off of Mufa. She's just screeching the whole way down, and just like wiggling and just like throwing an absolute tantrum.
Zuki will reach into his back pocket and pull out a healing potion, just shove it in Toka's mouth, be like, suck this and shut up.
She just,
Fuck
like,
this and
No.
shut up. Oh my god.
as you
Oh
see that,
god.
you see her tongue, her like very slippery forked tongue, like go inside of the bottle is like poking fiercely at the back of the bottle at you as she's drinking the liquid.
Oh my god. Yeah, Noob
Like,
is
"Enough,
totally
enough."
talking up shit. He's like,
See, Noob is the better person. See, he didn't slap first, and he's not acting like child.
regardless of him actually acting like a complete buffoon and child.
And I believe you were the first one to slap.
Yeah, and he was the first to do anything, yeah.
See, now that's the whole entire thing, is does Toka actually realize, like, stop and realize that now she can understand Noob,
Yeah.
instead of just being ribbits this entire time?
She's just
'Cause I-
screaming inside of the bottle, like while she's being like restrained. The bottle's
Ribbit,
empty.
ribbit,
She's
ribbit.
just screaming into it.
All right. Well, now that that's settled, are we done with the crypt, or we wanted to hang out in here a little bit longer? Slippy, did you want to make another attempt at the hammer?
Ribbit.
Yes. He'll try again.
Is are you still holding on to Toka?
I'll let you up and stuff on that one. Now since you kind of calm down a little bit, be like, here you go. Have the nice little bottle.
Noob, go ahead and make a strength check.
Here's some juice.
She takes the bottle out, but she keeps it angrily. She stores it in her bag angrily.
Could I argue an athletics check?
Yes, if you describe to me what you're going to do.
So he's actually going to put one of his flippery feet right under the hammerhead as he's going to do a classical backflip kick, kind of like a maneuver, using all his monk might to throw it out of its hand.
Okay. I think that's fairly justified.
Hell yeah. 21.
Oh yeah, and easily that hammer goes flying out of the skeleton's hands, across out of the coffin, across the room. It hits the ground with a miraculous thud. And as you do that, you can kind of hear like almost like what sounds like an exhale coming from the skeleton's mouth.
Hell yeah, give me the loot. He's gonna take the hammer.
So,
So, oh, okay.
just 1 second, Toka.
Dun dun dun.
Sun. Who,
It's hammer
there's
time.
that fucking gif you posted of the baby and the dragon. It's
Yeah, that
so
was funny.
fucking stupid.
That's exactly how I've witnessed it going down.
I just shut the fuck
I am grabbing you picture real quick.
up. These
Ooh,
ads
pick
rated
her.
E for every kobold.
I do love me a good picture book. Keeps me entertained and focused.
The curse of
So, meta-wise, just because, so that way you as the player know what you're about to receive. This is the great hammer you were picking up off of the ground.
Ooh.
You are picking up a dusk crusher.
Ooh.
This item takes the form of a leather-wrapped metal rod embronzed with the symbol of Pelor, the Dawn Father. While grasping the rod, you can use a bonus action to cause a warhammer head of crackling radiance to spring into existence. The warhammer's radiant head emits bright light in a 15-foot radius and dim light for an additional 15 feet. The light is sunlight. You can use an action to make the radiant head disappear. While the radiant head is active, you gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon, and attacks with the weapon deal radiant damage instead of bludgeoning damage. An undead creature hit by the weapon takes an extra 1d8 radiant damage.
Oh, damn.
While you are holding Dusk Crusher and its radiant head is active, you can use an action to cast a Sunbeam spell, save DC 15 from the weapon, and this action can't be used again until the next dawn. And I did check D&D Beyond. You should be able to add this to your inventory. Just look for the Dust Crusher.
Oh,
It
yeah, I got it.
exists.
That is cool. That's a badass weapon. You're gonna look like Yoda with a great hammer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah. They can catch these fucking hands.
like Ant-Man if he like picked up something in like a small form.
Spin it around like a fucking pole arm.
Dude, basically, 100%. That's exactly
This
what it's
works
gonna look like.
because I don't have dark vision, so this works perfect.
Okay, Toka, did you want to do something?
Oh, Toka was gonna jump up and put her hand on the head of the guy as it glows green, and when she takes her hand off, there's like a permanent green Toka handprint on his skull, glowing green.
And as you do that, the skeleton takes a deep breath and sits up from the crypt and kind of looks around at the party and then turns its head to you, Toka.
Toka just folds her arms and just, as she's sitting on the edge of the crypt, she just turns her back to like, basically she's pouting, so she's leaving the skeleton for everyone else to deal with.
Well, it looks like we have another set of questions to ask. Do you know where we should head to end this thing with Rinrick?
Skeleton turns and looks at Yati and says, I do.
Ah, perfect. We're gonna get the vague, non-specific questions. Zuki, Nadine, what do you think we should ask so that we could speed up this process?
Yeah, the whole time, Noob's just gonna bide his time playing patty cake with Laverna.
Got you.
We only got 4 questions left.
How do we end this challenge? Where do we go exactly? Can you draw us a map? Like, I don't know.
Right?
That'd be my questions.
Well,
I guess he wouldn't be able to understand you, noob.
I know.
But
I'm just saying, like, to
Laverna
help
or
other
anybody else-
people.
yeah, Laverna or anybody else and stuff. That's wouldn't they be a relay?
Yeah, I'm just throwing us out there while playing patty cake to, be like, hey, if y'all aren't got any questions, I would ask this.
If any of you want to relay the question, or Laverna, you can keep playing patty cake with noob.
Wait, am I one of the only people that can? Can I speak this language?
Pretty
Yeah.
much it's everybody but me and Ahti.
And then Eric
Oh.
and yeah.
What was the question then?
Oh, how do we complete this challenge specifically, and where?
I relay that. Well, continuously
In
still
one
playing patty
question,
cake.
I asked that in one question.
One question only, as we're playing patty cake.
Yes, exactly. Non-stop too. It didn't stop.
You hear the crinkling of the crackling of the bones as it turns its head towards you, Laverna. It says, you must take the heart to the bowels of this place. You must merge it with Rinrick's soul. His soul and heart were separated, granting him his fiendish powers.
That's
do we
super
have the
metal.
I was gonna say, do we
That's what
have
I
the
was trying
heart?
to think of. Like, didn't
Yeah.
we have the heart?
Yeah, do we have it?
And did
You
someone's
do.
hand get stuck? Or
Bardrin
something?
fucking ate it.
Yeah, I know
Is
Bardrin
Is
ate
he
it.
gone?
I don't-
Oh shit.
I don't know
The
who had it
genie-
after that.
The genie has the heart inside of the lamp
Oh,
with
so-
Haste's body.
Ati has it because he has the lamp.
Wait,
Good to know.
Plus, the genie put it in haste. You're like, what the fuck?
Right.
Oh, yeah, Laverna, in case you didn't know that, either Haste's dead.
She got skewered.
I'm sad now.
Oh.
It was pretty fucking sad.
I
It's
was
like-
gonna say, wait, why are you a frog now? Did you both die?
I'm a
Bardrin
kobold.
is MIA.
Bardrin's MIA.
And I'm a frog.
Why are you a
Now.
frog now? Did you die?
No,
Oh, 'cause
Bardrin's
Bardrin's
MIA.
MIA. So I gotta fight
Oh
somebody.
god, never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bardrin pretty much went like Rambo and just like
my
It's gonna
there's
be
no
sketchy,
thoughts
but-
behind this.
Yeah,
Smooth
yeah.
brain.
I'm
All
playing a new.
thoughts out the window.
I'm playing a new frog monk character, so Bardrin's
Okay.
out the picture. He's doing
Okay.
his whatever. But
Yeah.
yeah, Lisa died.
And
Yeah,
I'm
Oh no.
and I'm playing a kobold.
Did she at least die peacefully? Because last time
No, she
I
got fucking
played-
skewered.
No.
She got fucking skewered in her, like, your soul is mine type shit.
And then her body was her poor skewered body was then thrown 40 feet into a wall, and then she's fell down in a bloody tangled, sad mess.
Oh
Just
no.
a pile of mush and fur. And
But
now we
then
got
we
it
just,
replaced by
like,
this
took care of it.
asshole of a kobold.
First of all, Toka has a very nice asshole. So,
Oh no, he said that in character. I should have said.
oh, Toka would also have said that in character.
No, it's clean and nice. You just
I
stupid.
doubt it. Your hygiene looks despicable.
I'll kill you.
I posted a picture of what Toka looks like in the general chat.
How do we get to the next level?
He looks at you, Ahti, and he says, "You can go out through here and exit the cemetery, or I can send you to the bottom."
That'd be great. Yeah, all the way to the bottom instantly. Just bypass it all. I'm on that plan.
What was that, Slippy? Can one of you translate?
Really?
I'll relay all that.
I knew he was a good fighter, but apparently he's very eloquent in his decision-making processes as well.
No.
He's got a good bit of wisdom.
Is everybody else content with that? I mean, I'm personally kind of tired of getting my shit kicked in by all these fucking monsters, but I don't know,
Yeah,
maybe you
it
guys
seems
are...
like we're going around in circles almost.
Wait.
Hold up, as she like stands up, just still looking very grumpy.
What about the one person? He's missing? Toka think he has something important. What if we go there and we don't have that thing? Toka think this is not smart.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know if she's all there in the brains, because I don't know who she's talking about.
You stupid fucking toad.
It's like talking to a brick wall, I swear.
Just like hisses and sticks her tongue out at you.
Yeah, he does the same, but like he can't really do that, so he just is flinging it out multiple times.
Disgusting. Anyway, Toka think. Suki, Toka think no.
Toka think we stay.
And do what? Are you referencing our friend Bardrin? I mean, he packs a wallop, but he didn't have anything relevant to taking out Rinrick that I'm aware of.
I thought you heard. Toka just mad. Do whatever.
What'd you say?
I'm just mimicking you. Toka's just mad because I can just see this little cobalt be like.
Pick some pebbles.
Laverta, it sounds like unless you are opposed that to the bottom we go.
To the bottom we go.
Yo ho, to the bottom we go.
All right, skeleton buddy. We didn't ask your name, but let's go down to the bottom and see how that pans out for us.
And he looks at you, taking that as a question, at least say the part about his name. And he says, "I am Jarl Frode." As he waves a hand, and a dark, purplish, glowing-looking portal opens up. He does kind of he does mention real quickly, "You still have one question."
Slippy deserves this one. Someone pass on Slippy's question.
That's Slippy.
I high five Slippy and be like, yeah, Frog can do it.
Wait. So he's still like got skin, right?
It's I wouldn't like I said, I wouldn't necessarily call it skin at this point. He's got beef jerky hanging off his bones.
So, like, are you flexible enough to bend down and suck your own dick, or, I just got questions here.
I
Yes,
passed
he's
that
gonna walk through the
along.
portal, but he's gonna walk through the portal right as he says the answer.
Laverna's just been like keeping up with him and just repeating everything, so she has no idea like that she just followed along and just barfed that at the poor
Yeah,
skeleton.
as soon as you say it, you're like, no,
You're like,
and try to like stop yourself.
What the fuck?
The skeleton kind of like turns forward, looks down towards his crotch, looks back up, looks towards you, Laverne, and says, "Haven't thought to try," and just slumps back down to his tomb.
I would have if I was undead, but to each their own. Whee! Through the portal.
Ahti
Laverna
following
He
it,
just
he's
doesn't
like,
walk,
walks
by the way.
through, shaking her head.
He doesn't walk, by the way. He just does little leaps.
Toka hops on Mufa and is the last one to go through.
as Ahti is walking through, he'll just make the comment, I don't know what I expected. He went from really wise on the question before to like, I don't even.
Yeah, so
It's
everybody
For
walks.
always
science.
a gamble.
Everybody walks through the portal.
I believe so.
See.
Okay. You guys walk through the portal, and like, it's almost as if you don't feel anything. It's almost as if like you stepped through a mirror from one section of room to another. As you step in, the room gets engulfed with just blackness. It seems almost eerie in here, as there doesn't seem to be like any kind of like air movement, sound. The only thing you can hear as you step through the portal is your footsteps hitting the stone floor beneath you, as it, with every step you take, or with every squish you take, you hear it echo all around you. And I have this wonderful like image in my head of Noob taking steps, and you just hear like squishes echoing.
Oh yeah, like wet rubber boozes.
Toka kind of like does her little yank on Mufa's thin spine as Mufa's gonna fly up about 20 feet up.
Okay. You fly up, and you're still greeted with the same sight. You can't really see anything.
She'll go another 20 feet.
You go up, and nothing changes.
Mufa will use his double action to go another 40 feet.
As the party beneath you drifts further and further away and becomes more about the shape of like beans,
Uh-huh.
your sight forward and around you and above you doesn't change, and you haven't found like the top yet.
She reaches out angrily and she'll head back down.
As you guys walk forward, hearing only your footsteps beneath you, and if any of you break the silence, you'll notice as you speak, you get that same echo just kind of around you. It almost feels as if like you're walking through a void.
Yeah, in the silence, he just, not almost intentionally, but accidentally just rips a nasty ass fart and then just says, sorry.
Oh my
You just hear the echo of this little frog fart, like wow. You guys walk for some time. After, well, not really something, but like you walk for about a minute or two, and you start to come up to this stone basin that seems to be emitting its own light. Now, this light only casts about maybe, I want to say, 10-15 feet around the basin, enough to just kind of light that area up. As you get closer and closer, as I hope I'm describing this well enough, so it's like it probably stands about mid-height high, so about maybe 4.5 feet tall. And as you get closer, you see in the middle of this basin, it's rather deep, and there appears to be some form of liquid in there. It's clear. It could be water. It could be something else. You don't really know.
I'm tired. Where I'm going first. Tis home anyway.
If you insist, I do recommend looking to see if there's any writing or anything like that that describes what the fuck this is before you start messing with it, but teach their own.
If you'd like to make an investigation check on this stone basin, please do so.
Oh, well.
That's an intelligence save, Laverna.
Yeah, I'll do that. At least decent.
10 for me.
Yeah, that's sucky. That's 8.
15 for Ahti.
Go, Ahti!
Yeah, Ahti, you're the first to notice that on one of the sides around the basin, you see a set of familiar words. Nadine, you'll also notice this. But it wouldn't be familiar to you. You'll just notice the words. This would be familiar to Ahti. You find a phrase of words that says, "As above, so below."
Well, Zuki, looks like we're getting closer, and the skeleton didn't lead us astray. The sketchy ass brick that we found in town that said, as above, so below, is written on this as well.
Interesting. So does that mean if the brick and stuff outside in the town was kind of like its own entry marker, maybe this is its exit marker? Hence being the similarities and stuff with the naming.
Hopefully.
What do we do about the liquid?
Wait,
What?
how did the skeleton word it when he brought us down here?
He said, "Throw the heart into the liquid."
Not what to do, the way he phrased it before letting us through the portal. How did he
Make,
phrase it?
I don't know.
make a history check to see if you can recall what he said.
Because I can't remember. But questions if it's what I think it was. You said a history check?
Yes.
Oh, I suck at history.
Fuck. Nope. Smooth brain. All thoughts slide right off.
So, the question is whether or not this is Rinrick's soul in this pedestal, and we should put the heart in here, or if it's another trap.
What if we just throw the heart in the stupid liquid? Hmm?
Well, we finally agree on something. Maybe you're not so bad.
You think like me? Maybe.
She just squints at you.
He
I
squints
mean,
back.
unless someone else has a different opinion, I think that's probably our best option. Let's just see if I can get this out of the genie lamp, because I don't 100% know how to fucking activate the thing. It's kind of just handed off to me.
Yeah.
Zuki, do you
Okay.
remember? Was it a couple rubs, or was it she just called out to the genie? Like
I never remember, or can't quite remember stuff. You could try rubbing it. You can try tapping it.
God,
Like shaking it.
You can
Arik
try
being super
popping it or
quiet. He was the
twisting
one
it.
that. Arik was the best one at rubbing, so
So many trees.
See, Toka.
And she
Holy trees.
she takes her two claws and taps her temples.
Toka's smart. Toka can figure this out. Toka figured out the lake. Toka figured this out.
She's gonna walk over to you and she's just gonna spit on the oil lamp and then just starts rubbing it. Two-handed. Little twist. Little twists.
that wasn't an invitation to touch my things.
Toka's been told that. Toka knows.
Okay, so stop touching my things.
Let's go just hisses at you.
Stupid. Stupid. Toka's smart.
Back.
Walks away.
As this is going, it doesn't take long for the lamp to react. It kind of rattles back and forth, and out slips the genie. A little confused as to what just happened.
Yeah, don't look at me.
Focus
I don't know. I just wanted to ask opinion on how to bring you forth. She took that as an invitation to spit and rub.
Toka just looks at Hati with a superior look as she's tapping her temple with her sharp claw. Toka's smart. Toka got genie. Does Toka get wish? Toka? Wish, yes?
I don't think that's how this works.
And the genie looks at you, Toka, and folded arms just kind of shakes its head back and forth.
Sorry to bother you. I'm sure you've got better things to do than this, but we just wanted to get the heart out. We think we're at the right spot to get rid of this thing and get the fuck out of here, but
The genie bows its head, and he slips back inside of the lamp, the oil lamp, and then a couple seconds later slips back out, and in his hands outstretches towards you, Ahti, and he is holding that black slimy heart in the middle of its hands.
thank you. And really quick tosses it into the pedestal because he didn't want to touch the slimy ass heart for very long.
Yeah, Noob was gonna ask if this is an actual genie that grants wishes, but then you did that, and he's just like, oh.
Yeah, Toka's mad too.
And very quickly after you take the heart, the genie slips back inside of the lamp. Ahti, as you chuck the heart towards, you're chucking it just like you're basically just plopping it straight into the basin.
Yep. Until I find out that that's a bad decision, and then we'll burn that bridge when we get there.
Okay.
I can respect that.
It leaves your hands, and as it flies through the air and arcs upwards and comes down towards the basin, just before it hits the water, maybe about that much left, it just freezes and hovers there. And you hear a familiar voice call out from the shadows. a voice from Renwick that says, "Wait." We're gonna take a break right here so I can let my dogs out
Shit.
and get a drink.
Okay.
So let's take a quick 10-15 minute break and then we'll round back up at like 9:15. Off. So again, just to kind of reiterate, Ahti, you toss the heart up into the air and it stops about an inch away from the water, just hovering, and you hear the familiar voice of Renwick call out to you. He says, "Wait." You see him approach from the darkness, almost as if like he was a part of it and he's just really stepping like out of it and taking form. He says, this isn't what you're supposed to do. I can't give you what it is you want if you do this.
Are you trying to tell us that by throwing your heart in here, we don't end the fucking trial that we're in?
Does end? There is no end. You win the game. I give you what you want. That's why you came here.
No, we came here because a fucking cult basically told us we never leave their village or we'd play the game. There wasn't a whole lot of options.
Did
But
we
he
win?
says we can win.
Yeah, did we win?
I don't know what you said, Slippy, but this dude's trying to fuck us over, I think.
Yeah, Dust Crusher is just ignited.
He looks at you, Ahti. He says, I can give you whatever you want. You want to spend an eternity with your lover? I can make that happen. He turns and looks around the rest of the party. Zuki, he looks at you. He says, what about your tribe, your people? Wouldn't you want them back? As he kind of looks back and forth between everybody. Kind of just simply naming off the things that your heart may truly desire. I can give you everything you want. There's no need to do this.
Toka could directly serve the all-hungry mistress, Tiamat.
It's like, oh, I can feed very well, Toka. You know this.
I say we play. Toka say we play fair.
Kind of looks around at the rest of the party. Laverna, his eyes gaze upon you. This is not what we agreed upon. You weren't supposed to let them get this far.
I killed 2 of them. I did my best. I didn't know they would gain more. I thought you would let me have more fun for longer. You cut the level short.
This is not my doing. But now I guess it's time to figure out where you truly stand.
Kind of looks to the group that she's been following along. Chuckles. And walks over to his side.
Yeah, Noob is just giving you puppy dog eyes. He's like, patty cake partner?
His Rinrick's gaze looks around the rest of the party, and his eyes kind of bounce back and forth between you, Nadine, and Toka. And it says, and you two. I allowed you to live. You lost. You agreed to stand by my side. So where do you stand now?
Toka immediately has Mufa go 40 feet up in the air as she aims her bow at Noob.
Toka! What's put on this? Toka! Toka didn't mislead. Toka did everything asked.
His gaze turns back to you, Nadine.
I'm holding action, by the way.
She looks at him, and then she looks at the other three that are still standing with me, and I say to him, like, I have made friends with these people. I am gonna keep helping them win.
He scoffs. So you've chosen pain. He looks at the remaining three of you, Ahti, Noob, and Zuki. You put that heart into that water, and you're gonna face something I don't think you're fully ready for. I can allow you to live peaceful, happy lives. And this will be nothing but a dream. All you have to do is kill, as he looks towards Nadine, her.
Well, here's the thing.
I refuse.
We weren't prepared for this bullshit, so like you pretending like we're not gonna be prepared for what happens after I shove this into the water. I think that ship sailed as Ahti shoves it in.
Hell yeah. Fuck
Damn,
you.
what a fucking boss. Fucking what?
MVP.
As the heart sinks below the surface and you withdraw your hand, you notice your hand's not even wet. It kind of miraculously just like sinks to what appears to be like a never-ending bottom into this basin as it dissolves into this cloud of smoky mist. The entire liquid in the basin turns black. You hear a chuckle come from Rinrick. He says as well, I guess this is where it ends. As you see him, he kind of hunches backwards, very, like, abnormally. Almost as if he bends, like, backwards, like, almost in half at the middle. And then he retches forward and slams back down, his fists both in the ground, and you see his entire stature grow larger and bigger and more muscular. His horns start to protrude out of his skull, getting bigger and twistier. As he looks up at all of you with his piercing, red, glowing eyes. Everybody roll initiative.
Toka lets out a fucking war screech.
Yeah, name.
Um,
So it's
so-
3 of us versus 2 of you and Rinrick?
Yeah, okay, that wasn't really clear. Are you on Renrick's side?
Yeah, and
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
actually holding an action. Do you mind if I use my action before we start initiative?
That's fine. You started it and we're holding it, so
Cool. I just want to make sure it's cool with you is all. She's going to fire her dragon wing short bow. As she fires it, it's gonna be it's gonna glow purple as psychic energy is gonna swirl around the arrows, and she'll fire 2 of them. Oh, first one's a nat 20, and she's firing it at Noob. And is nat 20 just a max damage?
max damage.
Max damage. Times 2 or just max damage?
I believe we were doing it times 2.
Okay, cool. So that would be 12 plus so 16 with 4 psychic damage as Noob gets hit right in the right shoulder.
Yeah, I'm going to reduce that by a total of 18 damage. Using deflect missile.
Wait, a total? What?
Mhm.
Your character. Oh.
Does that reduce that to 0? What was the damage?
Yeah. That was let me see. So that's 12, 16. Yeah, it's 0.
Does a 20 hit? Because I throw it right back at you.
Oh,
Real
dick.
So
quick,
as it comes down, I kind of catch it in my palm, do a twist, and chuck it right back at her at the same velocity.
I guess, yeah. Motherfucker. Ew. She just hisses.
Yeah, that does 6 damage. I don't know if that does the damage of what it would have done on top of that, but it does 6 damage.
Gosh, I'll take that then.
while you guys are doing that, real quick, Laverna on Ahti, which one of you has the higher dex?
My dex is 20.
Mine is 8.
Okay.
Oh wait, Dexter. Oh, 18. Never mind. I'm still not. Yeah, he's good.
Give me 5 seconds. I need my calculator. I wasn't necessarily planning for this to happen, but what a turn of events.
Dun-dun.
Okay.
Can anyone hear the music?
It's like
Yeah, it's just
transitioning.
I was gonna say I think it's just like kind of transitioning between
Oh,
a few
okay.
things. Okay. So initiative is going to go Ahti, Laverna, Noob, Zuki, then Renrick, Nadine, and Toka.
I'm
So
sorry, but that was
Hey.
badass. I thought this.
that was
Just
pretty
fucking right back at you, Uno
And I got a
reverse
fucking
card your
nat
ass.
20. And you're like, don't care. I'm like, all right.
Sorry, don't care.
So we're going to
Okay.
start this battle at the top of the round with Ahti. Laverna, you are next.
Ati's immediately gonna whip out his short bow, and take a shot at Rinrick. Yeah. Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not.
How close is Ati to everybody?
I'll say, taking initiative in the spots that you were at, you're not, I wouldn't say you're within like arm's reach, probably like maybe 10, 12 feet away from each other.
Okay, Ahti is going to use his movement to create a little bit of distance, moving probably about 50 to 60 feet back from the nearest combatant.
Okie dokie. So Ati is making some movement backwards. To kind of actually, you know what? We could. I don't know why I didn't do this in the first place. Everybody, go ahead and join me in roll 20. I can throw something together really super
Sure.
fast.
Also,
Just that
real
way we
quick,
can-
Nadine, do you have all your spells? I looked at your character sheet and you don't have many spells. You got like 4 spells.
Rinrick took them all away.
Yeah, apparently. Motherfucker said, Uno, take all your shit, apparently.
Oh no, Tico.
Uno Takeo, because there's no spells. Man, I was not expecting the betrayal. I'm hurt.
I know,
I mean,
right?
I could have seen it from Toka. That one, I mean, I just expected that, but not from my patty cake partner.
Oh, Laverna, I was actually. I thought that one might happen. We had that that sequence where Hesa read everybody's minds and Laverna didn't participate.
Oh yeah, I forgot they said there was some spy or something. I didn't even remember that. Good thing you
Well,
brought it up.
because I was
Now
gonna
that
say we
makes more
never brought it
sense.
up again. So
Yeah,
I
well, I would
figured
have if I
Laverna
knew
was gonna.
about it.
Yeah, I figured
Oh,
Laverna
well,
was gonna
well,
betray us. I
Well,
just didn't know
that's-
when.
well, it's not everyone sent messages. I think like 2 of you did. Whenever because everyone touched my orb and I casted it. And I think only like 2 of you like responded back.
Damn. Yeah, I didn't even know that. I mean, as a new character, I wouldn't know either, but I completely forgot about that. So to me, it just was out of left field. I was like, what?
Yeah, no, I was
I'm so
Toka
sorry.
was sent there to basically like fuck with you guys.
Uh,
Makes more sense why
Interesting.
Hesa was one of the ones that was targeted and killed. Was she would have been the only ones that really knew who was potentially
Can't
the bad
let
person.
secrets spill.
That is true.
Or Hesa.
Poor Hesa. I felt dirty doing it that way, but it just kind of fit, you know.
You gotta draw it. I gotta draw that scene and just make it look just fucking sad.
I mean, I think it made sense. Also, Don, the whole thing you just did with a heart. Ugh, goosebumps.
Dude, fucking, what a Toto moment. Just there for the smoke, without question.
Like, damn, I've never seen this side of your RP, Don, and it just kind of came out of left field, and I was like, oh, I loved it. I was
Although
like, yes.
Ahti has been bitching about being in this fucking thing for like the last 6 or 7 sessions, and we like finally got to the end goal, and it's like, yeah, we're getting roadblock again. It's like, nope, we're fucking done.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm out. You remind me of Captain America at the end of Endgame.
Yeah, pretty much.
When like all this betrayal happens, and you know, you're just like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. It just depends on how many body bags you're taking home.
Yeah, we'll see. Ahti's actually incredibly squishy, so player versus player puts him at a massive disadvantage.
I wasn't.
They have a lot of rogues.
And my con is a -2, so that decreases my health even
Ugh.
more.
Oh shit.
Did Roll20 change something? Because I don't have
Roll20
free assets
updated.
You don't have what?
I don't have free assets anymore.
Yeah, I think they updated a lot of their stuff.
Yeah, like the little character token, like the tokens that you guys have right now, I can't select one like that anymore for Laverna.
Huh.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It's not in the
Because I've been
compendium
taking
or
them all
whatever.
from the. I've been taking them all from. You go to art library and go down to free assets, and they were all in there.
Let me see. I'm gonna load up my campaign and check. I still have mine.
There's a tab called compendium.
Yeah, mine still shows art library. It's just free assets under premium assets.
Yeah, so if you go to compendium and then like click races, there's all the races that you could drop in. I think. Maybe not. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I
Hold
think
on,
it's no. Yeah, I guess so. No, that's for info.
let me look at something else. Oh, did it? No, I didn't move. Yeah, it doesn't give me. We'll try a new one. Create new page. Let's go look here.
Yeah, whenever I click on
Weird.
free assets, it's showing Pathfinder character art stuff.
Yeah, that's all I'm getting to. That's fine. We'll just make it work.
Hmm.
It's not that big of a deal. I just thought it was kind of weird. I'm like, wait, what the hell?
Yeah.
We'll make something work.
Yeah.
Let me. I feel like this is a Laverne alert look.
Sure.
Yeah, I can see it.
Looks badass to me.
Let's see. So we're gonna put Vern about right here, and we're just gonna make Rinrick this guy. Put about right here. So the center right there will be kind of the stone basin. So Ahti, if you were starting out right here, go ahead and move yourself to where you would want to, where you would have moved to, and everybody else just kind of standing around the stone basin. Go ahead and move yourselves to where you would have been. Same thing with you, Toka, how you would have imagined that. Laverna, your little character thing right there, let me assign her to you real quick.
Can we get rid of the circle on the map?
I can't. It's a part of the map.
I meant like the drawn one. There's like a blue drawn circle.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Oh, what?
I don't know who
Oh,
dropped
yeah,
it. It
it's
was
there.
either you or.
There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Better?
Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
It was
Laverna,
giving my
you
OCD the seizures.
you should be able to control your character token right there.
Okay.
The guy above you will be Renrick. And then Atif, that was the end of your turn. Am I correct? Your movement?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Who is who again? I'm assuming that's Toka. Looks like a kobold.
Yeah, it's
Ati's got the yellow dot up here in the corner.
Ah, okay, back there. Gotcha.
Yeah. This one will be Zuki, and this one will be Nadine. And then
Ah,
obviously
okay.
you can see you noob, and then here is
Yeah.
Laverna, and then Renrick. All right, Laverna, it will be your turn with noob on deck.
Okay. So Laverna kind of just stands up in front of everybody and gets this like evil, almost like Joker like smile as all of a sudden her skin just begins to like melt. Like all their skin, her hair, everything, she just melts apart because she was never a tiefling, she's been a changeling, and she's now showing what she actually looks like, which I put in the chat. And her character sheet should be opened if you guys actually wanted to look at it.
Okay, that's cool.
So she melts into her changeling form, and she is going to make. So who is the pink dot?
That would be noob.
Noob.
This one is me, yeah.
Oh no. No.
Disintegrate.
I don't want to.
Disintegrate.
I don't want to. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hey, you
Oh,
don't
I
want
didn't
to.
even
Good
know how
luck
my
putting
move
hands
would
on Noob.
Yeah,
yeah,
good
no.
luck.
Yeah, don't shoot projectiles at him. Fuck.
Yeah, good luck on that one too.
No, I'm nervous, so this might be a bad idea.
Oh fuck.
No, nothing's a bad idea. Go for it.
Pool's open. Water's fine.
We already
like,
said it
"Oh,
earlier.
yeah."
Hands are made for everyone.
Yep, these hands are rated E for all of them.
I don't know, but if she does hit you, it's gonna be a lot of damage though. This is a pretty good character.
Assuming she's got the sneak attack, but since
Ooh.
Rinrick's not
Oh,
close
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
she doesn't.
That's true. I can't
True.
remember how to roll sneak attack though. Never mind, I figured it out. That's damage. I hate this. I don't know how
Well,
to
you
do
can't
anything.
roll sneak attack. You don't have advantage.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Then whatever my
Yeah.
last roll was to hit. 16.
Misses.
I'm gonna die really fast.
Yeah, how much health do you have?
40.
Oh, okay, that'll be fine.
He's like,
That's
so that'll
light work.
take four sets of hands.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dude just like
you're gonna get
cracks his neck. No, light work.
and you get it at a discounted price too.
Yeah. And this last punch is for free.
Anything else you can do, Laverna?
I don't think so.
You're gonna get fucked up. That was the wrong person. I didn't know you were a hands-on person because you're not. that
Actually,
good.
I do. I'm gonna use my cutting action and I'm getting the fuck away from him.
Dude, this is like Megami versus Koji. Is what's about to go
I'm
down.
getting away. I'm getting out of here. Adios. I'm running away. I quit. I know how strong he is. We play patty cake. I know. We're running away. We changed our
Alright.
mind.
Noob, you're up. Zuki, you are on deck.
What does cunning action do?
I can dash. I can run away.
It allows her to use disengage as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Does that last just her turn or afterwards?
Just
That makes it so you can't sneak attack me. Because I'm disengaging, so
you don't get the
can't
opportunity
disrupt my
attack.
moves.
Attack you. Alright, I can move a good 40 feet, so I'm just gonna boop boop right there, and then Noob's
bad
gonna look
idea.
at you, and he's just gonna say, you know, I wasn't in this party long, but I really trusted you. I thought we were good friends. We even played patty cake. But my trust was destroyed. So now you will be too.
God.
And he's gonna hit you with the dust crusher.
He sounds like a fucking like,
Nat
nerd.
20.
Oh shit.
That hits.
31 damage.
That,
Or no, 31 to hit, I mean.
that
Nat
hits.
20. The fate are aligned. You will not betray this frog kind. So it's double and max, so that'd be... What is that?
You holding it two-handed or one-handed?
That would be 40 plus 14.
I died.
Oh.
It's 2d10 plus 7, so
Yeah,
if
I'm
it's
dead.
doubled and max, that would be 54 damage.
So yeah, Laverna just pretty much.
I was now that I'm dead, I was 100% planning on being like, I'm part of the bad guys, and then being like, psych, fuck you.
Oh,
you're not
But I'm dead anyways.
No
You're
plan
down.
was... Yeah,
I'm
you're
dead.
not
I can't
dead,
do
you're
that.
down though, but...
What do you mean I'm down? You said 40. I have my max hit point is
Yeah,
39.
when you go to
I'm
0,
dead.
you go down.
Yeah,
Oh,
you go
well,
unconscious.
let's be real here. How good are my rolls?
So
I'm just
I'm
saying.
dead.
The only
If
way
I
you can
live, I'm
outright die is
surprised.
if I did like 80 something damage.
yeah.
Well, and then you did some
Still
extra because of the radiant head, didn't you?
Well, she's not undead.
But
And
it does some radiant damage if you have the head active. On top
well,
of it.
yeah. That's. I believe I'm already doing that.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
be
well,
that.
the head is active, but if you're undead, it does the extra.
Don's like, wait,
Radiant.
can you do more damage?
Well, it says while the radiant head is active, you gain a +2 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon.
Oh yeah. I'm always having it active, so I just applied that already.
Okay.
Yeah, and so Laverna, what's going to happen is you're down, and
dead.
we're going to make, or at least I'm going to make some different death saves for you and see if you regain consciousness or if you slip into the ether.
And this is
died.
fuck face, isn't it?
Dead.
Yes, that is fuckface.
Okay.
Good
He's
luck.
undead, isn't he?
Sorry,
He-
boss.
As far as you know, he is not undead.
Okay. Looks like a dead motherfucker to me, anyways. 27 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, that would be 14 damage in total. If he's undead, he takes an extra d8, but 14 damage on that. And I am going to flurry of blows.
I'm gonna quickly keep the shit out of him.
And I'm going to make one of these a stunning strike, so he needs to make a wisdom save. DC 17. Nat 20.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding. That was a nat 20 again.
He passed the wisdom saving throw with a 22.
Okay, so he's not stunned. And he takes a total of 22 bludgeoning damage straight to his face, and it is magical, so it bypasses those resistances if he has those.
Okay. He
And I'm gonna do it again.
I'm gonna
he
do it
takes
again.
these blows, laughing maniacally at you.
Yeah, I'm going to unleash incarnation. So my echo, kind of, I just have like 4 arms. It's gonna attack him now. $13 to hit, which I'm sure is not. $13 to hit.
Oh, sorry, I was reading something. 13 does not hit.
Ah, gotcha. All right, and then I'm going to action surge, and I'm gonna do it all again.
Do it all again.
24 to hit,
24 does hit.
and a 28 to hit. That would be 16 damage, and then 8 damage as well, both magical radiant. But wait, there's more. I'm going to attack from my echo's location once again.
Hold on. There's more.
25 to hit, which hits. That's another 9 magical bludgeoning damage. And then because I did flurry of blows, or no, never mind. Different thing. I was thinking of Drunk Master, but it's the open hand technique. So he DC 17 dexterity saving throw, please.
That would be a. You said dexterity, right?
Uh-huh.
That'd be 23.
Damn. Okay, he is not knocked prone, but that is the end of my turn.
Just making sure I have.
I don't know how
damage all
much damage that
calculated.
was. I'm just gonna say that was a fuck ton.
I mean, it was a pretty good chunk. All right, and he takes all of those blows. He is not showing any signs of damage at this current point. Zuki, you are up with Renrick on deck.
Okay. Let's see. Trying to figure out who's all next to me then, so.
You've got Nadine right next to you.
Oh, okay. And then I'm assuming the top one up here is Toga.
Yep,
Yeah, but I'm 40 feet in the air.
Yeah.
which is fine for his
that's what I was kinda
longbow.
thinking.
And I'm
Yep.
also on top of my dragon, so I'm pretty much like, if I'm directly above you, I'm pretty much fully covered.
Okay. We're gonna move back.
Good.
I'm assuming
choice,
like
good
this is a
choice.
rock, right? Just like how big that rock?
It's
Just
you
like
know,
a little
good.
boulder.
Yeah, it's not something super huge. I mean, depending on how tall you are, like you might be able to hide behind it decently.
Yeah, because I was kind of thinking using it a little bit like cover and going like
Nice.
right about here. And unfortunately, we're gonna be like, sorry, Toka, we're shooting you. See if I can't knock you off your map.
I would say at that point, I'm probably about half cover, so I don't know if that's a disadvantage or not.
I got sharpshooter.
Oh,
Ooh, nice.
very slick, Rick.
He said, "Fuck your cover."
Yep. Only downside is let's see if my rolls are good.
He said, "Yep, not the flex or anything, but I love it."
Spring breaks. Shit.
Right. Let's see. Come on, load. There we go.
Finger slips. The string goes forward, but the bow just falls down.
I feel
It's
bad. I
like, yep,
dropped
it's like,
Laverna's
yeah.
ass so quickly.
Dude, holy shit. Holy
He
shit.
said,
by the
"I'm
way.
actually on the
Dude.
bad guy's side."
Oh,
No
yep,
hesitation,
that's not
dropped
gonna
her
hit.
ass.
You know what it
Ooh,
actually reminded me of
12.
too?
Yep.
Let me see.
And then with the -5 already on top of that, that's definitely not gonna hit.
What was it?
It was a
12.
12, but also has a -5 on it, so it's like.
Oh, she's laughing at you.
Yep. And then that'll end my turn.
Okay. Renrick is going to take his turn. Hold up. What did I just do with the damn dice bag?
It's not just a
No.
fold.
So
Dice bag.
instantly he looks towards you, Laverna, kind of moving his hand around in your direction. And you are going, God damn it, just give me the fucking dice that I want. I can feel you. Why can't I grab you?
That is what she said.
God damn. Okay.
Good God.
So you are going to gain 15 hit points back. So you are no longer unconscious, but you are just prone at this point.
You're gonna stand back
And-
and get her face beat in again. Alright.
Renwick is going to out from behind him. He just appears to pull out this great sword, and he's gonna make an attack against you, noob.
Always love a good great sword. I'm all here for it.
Verna, I'm so sorry. I don't know why
Does
Boss got you back up.
does a 17 hit?
No.
No worries. And then he is going to use a bonus action. I just need to 1 second.
Love my new dice roller, by the way. It makes good noises.
You got it?
Yeah, I messaged you.
Yeah, I've been hearing it every time you roll.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
sorry.
Oh, can you post in the general chat?
It sounds like a bunch of trees are falling over.
Me and Aaron got Elder this really cool dice roller.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
It came kind of splintered and cracked, though.
Ugh, I'm sorry.
You're
It's
good.
rough packaging.
It came from Portugal, so I mean, I had to go through some shit.
Yeah, one person said it
Customs and stuff.
theirs was broken, but they just glued it back on and it works just fine.
Yeah, I had to like snap some things together, but it's good.
Okay, Laverna. Rinrick smiles at you as you see this red glow come from inside of him. He kind of winces in pain a little bit, but regains his composure as you start to glow with the same red light. You don't feel any pain. You feel like rejuvenance, as he is now halved his HP and given you 408 temporary hit points.
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
Holy shit, okay, yeah.
How much HP did he have? Holy fuck.
Alright, watch out, noob. I'll fuck you up now. She can take you for a bit. I can see her getting up and has like the blacked
Can't
out
hear you if you're talking.
eyes.
See my calculator. Don't let me put it on there. 408.
408.
Okay, I have my calculator. Laverna just screams like even though she's not in pain, it sounds like a brutal scream of pain, and she just screams at him to let her die.
Let me die! Please!
You're still in this fight. And that'll end Renrick's turn. Nadine, you are up with Toka on deck.
Alright. I'm gonna stay where I'm at and attack Laverna with
Yeah.
fire bolts. Does a 26 hit?
Who?
Laverna.
Wait. Is she talking to me? She's super quiet. Hold on.
Yes.
Let me adjust you because it might be my side because I could tell you were talking, but I didn't know who you were talking to. Okay, repeat that.
Does a 26 hit you?
Yes.
And you'll take 19 fire damage. And that will end my turn.
Okay, so you just did 19 damage towards Laverna, correct? Okay. And after Nadine, we have Toka with the top of the round back at Ahti.
So Toka is going to cast at first level. She's going to cast. 1 second. Let me just make sure. Does it increase size? That would be cool. When you cast a spell using this, fog increases. Okay, she'll do that at third level. She's gonna cast Fog Cloud, So it'll be 40 feet, and she's gonna cast it on like perfectly like right here is where the dead center of it's gonna be.
Okay. So then just about everybody would be affected except for like really like noobs just like would be like on the outside of it, and Renrick.
How big is it?
40 feet.
Span of about 40 feet.
A radius of 40 feet.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, I would probably be out of it.
And Toka just shoots this stuff out of her mouth as it just like lays down like a thick blanket around you guys. With her being above. Okay.
Just like pouring out of your mouth.
Yeah. And then Mufa's going to launch his he's gonna do a drive he's basically gonna do a drive-by. He's gonna fly in this direction. So I'm gonna let me see here. About 20 feet there. I'm gonna go right here and then fly. And he's gonna spread basically do a flyby with his poison breath. Let me see here. Where is my? There it is. So it's gonna be, where is there? You guys need to roll a Constitution saving throw of 15.
Who specifically?
It's gonna be Ahti and I think Zuki.
I got
Over
18.
18K.
You're flying towards the edge?
I'm basically, so basically I flew here.
Oh, then it's
and
not
then
Ati. That's Nadine and Zuki.
Nadine Zuki, yeah. Sorry. And then that will be a roll. I gotta do it here. So if you didn't pass, it's 5 damage. If you did pass, it'd be 3 damage. And then I'm gonna use my.
They both rolled an 18.
Huh?
They both rolled an 18.
Oh, okay. Then they just take 3 damage. And then I'm gonna use my extra. I'm gonna use my action surge to fire at Zuki. It rolls. What the hell? Just roll. Oh my god. Does a 19 hit?
Yes.
And that's going to be. Why do you keep bringing it up like that? It's acting weird. So that'd be 8 damage, with 4 of that being necrotic damage. Then she'll fire again. I'm guessing 30 hits.
Yeah.
You'll take 7 damage, with 4 of it being necrotic again, as 2 arrows just cut through the fog and just hit you in the right side of your chest. And I'll end my turn.
All right, that brings it back to the top of the round with Ahti.
Ati's gonna make an attempt on Rinrick again. It's 16 to hit.
16 does not hit.
That's it for Ahti.
And how long does the fog cloud last? Isn't it like
Up to an hour.
okay?
Unless she uses another concentration spell.
Right. And then, Laverna, it is now your turn with Noob up.
Oh,
So basically, I think everybody's blinded right now with the fog.
if
Yeah,
everybody's
everybody but over
blinded,
here.
then she's gonna use one of her health potions.
Oops.
Well, if we're all in the fog, then are we all doing disadvantage? Even people outside the fog, because you can't see inside?
Oh,
People outside the fog, like I would say, like would end up being at disadvantage since they can't see towards the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, then let me just
people
re-roll.
inside wouldn't be.
Well,
I think
Yes, I
everybody
guess every-
inside would have disadvantage, and everybody targeting inside would have disadvantage. So the only ones that could probably roll normal right now would be Noob and Rinrick.
yeah, let me just re-roll real fast those two hits.
We're just having some fucking party time out here. Me and him, two mano a mano.
16 still hit you, Suki.
16. It
Yeah.
misses.
Okay, so the first one that hit. Did 17 hit?
17 matches.
So the second hit would have hit you then. That
Okay,
would
so that one
be
was
only 7 damage.
okay. And how much
Oh,
was the
shit.
first one?
Oh, and also, will you also roll a Constitution saving throw? I apologize.
Yep. Just the one.
Yep.
I crit.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Let me see. So the first one, the first attack missed. So right, because it was that was the 8 damage. It looks like, right?
Yeah,
With
another
4
one
of
hit
it
was
being
7.
necrotic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
both of them
so
were
I'll just-
necrotic, but yeah.
Okay, so I'll just put the 8 back, and then just keep the 7.
All right, sorry about that, guys.
No, you're good.
You're good. Makes it fair.
I just had to track where all the freaking math went, and I'm like, okay, now I got to reverse math.
Okay,
So are we
Laverna,
still
did you-
going?
Yeah, Laverna, did you finish your turn?
No. So if I'm gonna have her move because she was over here, so she's gonna move closer. So the green is
That's Nadine.
that somebody I can fight?
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna opportunity attack you when you moved, by the way.
Go for it.
She's in the fog though. She was behind you.
Well, she was right behind me within 5 feet, and I'm not in the fog, so I would assume that's still fine because I can see her.
Yeah, because she was roughly about right here.
Oh, okay.
And she was right on my butt. Uh, 25 to hit.
Hit.
You're gonna take 6 damage and a wisdom saving throw, please.
Remember
Also
to
a
subtract-
constitution save, too.
Remember to
20 on the
subtract that
wisdom.
from your temporary hit points.
15 on the Constitution.
Alright, you pass both, so nothing. But you take 6 damage.
Okay. So I'm gonna does 13 hit.
It does not.
All right, never mind. I'm a swing and a miss. That's all I can do.
Okay, Noob, you are up with Zuki next.
All right, seeing everybody kind of disappear in this fog cloud, and it only being him and Rinrick, he's just gonna pummel away.
Look, I don't even know if you understand me, to be honest. And it's like, who gives a shit? I'm just gonna keep punching you, all right? Because you look like a bad guy, and I just don't care for you.
All right, first misses, 28 to hit. I'm assuming
28
hits. Hey, nice, decent damage. 17 damage on that. And then I'm going to flurry of blows, because of fucking course I am.
Of course I am. These
You,
webbed hands are made for.
you better fucking believe it. I believe an 18 misses.
Actually, an 18 just barely hits.
Hell yeah. Can I get a, hold on, I'm looking through my thing. It's a longer list than you would think. Can I get a dex saving throw, please? As well as a wisdom saving throw.
So 16 on the dex
Okay, he's prone.
and 13 on the wisdom.
And he's stunned. He is now prone and stunned. He cannot take any actions or anything until the start of my next turn.
Oh, fuck. Which means he's critable. Just every hit's critable.
Yep. Would that
Or at
count
least
as crit
melee.
if he is both stunned and prone at the same time?
If the attack was after, then yeah, it would be an automatic crit.
Awesome, cool, because I got more. So my echo's gonna go.
You're gonna know these hands.
That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, that's 26 damage on a crit.
God damn.
God damn.
And that's it for my turn right now.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to use my magic item, Dragon Hide Belt, and I'm going to regain some key points, rolling my martial die.
So
Which
if my math
I
is
think is a
correct,
D10.
if my math is correct, so far you've done a total of 43 damage.
Just this turn, I think, yes.
So
Uh,
as you take that wait, unless you're not done.
I'm about to be done. Oh, I rolled a 10, so I get all my key points back. Fuck yeah!
Damn.
Bada bing, bada boom, bitch. That's my turn. It's a very, very highly broken build, but all in the rules.
All in the rules.
All in the rules. So as Renrick has taken this damage, now prone and stunned on the ground in the fetal position, sucking his thumb, Laverna, that same glowing red light appears around yourself again, and this time you do kind of wince in a little bit of pain as 43 points are deducted from the temporary hit points he gave you.
Ah.
Oh, so the damage goes to her. Interesting, or something.
Basically a blood bag.
Oh no, he still took it.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay,
yeah,
so it's
no, of
just
course.
shared.
But he got her up and made her a blood bag that could still fight.
Ah, so they're
that's-
both taking damage. Interesting.
That's really slick.
Interesting.
That's actually really
Gun buddy, gun buddy.
Gum butter, gum butter.
All right, after Noob, it is Zuki.
Okay. First off, we're gonna do feline agility, or let's see. Nope, we're gonna do cunning action to disengage. And then we are going to also do feline agility to get the hell out of here.
Hey, bye.
And pretty much just come around this little totem and be like right next to our little fun guy that went thunk. And let's see, real quick. Because that didn't take, that was the bonus action. That didn't do that. And then we're gonna do, use my rapier and make an attack on Mr. Prone guy.
At advantage.
Oh, at advantage, so just have to roll twice. So
Remember, he's prone and stunned.
Auto crit.
So auto crit.
Yep.
You just beat the shit out of him.
So is that just crit damage or just crit just automatically be able to hit him?
Yeah, it's automatically a crit. You hit him, so
Okay.
just give me.
But
the
it's not
damage.
just the damage. Okay. Would I also have sneak attack with
Yes.
that as well? With okay.
Because Noob's there and he's prone, so you had double advantage.
Sweet. Can we get 2 sneak attacks?
Oh,
Only.
shit.
Right. So it would just be
Does the sneak attack crit?
right. So
Yeah.
it'd be 6 on the first, or just regular damage, and then the sneak attack. Let's see, all
No,
those
it would-
damage dice.
It's auto crit, so it's still max damage.
It's max damage on everything that applies.
Oh, it's max
Oh,
damage
God.
on everything.
times two. Times 2.
Well, except for sneak attack, you only
Oh.
get it once
Yeah.
on the sneak attack, but
Yeah.
But it's still a doubled sneak attack then, basically.
Okay, so we got the regular damage and stuff then. So that's
So that's 36 just from your sneak attack alone. If you max it, and then if you double that,
72.
because that's a
that's 72
damn.
Damn.
Then you're
plus
getting
Yes,
16 plus 10.
8 plus 5 plus 5. That's 98 damage right there, crisp.
Oh my gods.
Yeah. that
Yeah, because
that worked.
he's basically just on the ground, like defenseless.
Yeah.
You're beating a dead horse with a stick at this point.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, so I pretty much just come out of this freaking fog, just like whipping around there, just with a rapier, and just like Hercules stab him in the chest or something.
Hell fucking yeah.
Laverna, you also feel that same red glow and the leeching pain of 98, 96 was it? Was it 96 or 98?
98.
98.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just cleared out my calculator, so I'm like,
As you feel 98 hit points drained from your temporary.
Sick.
Sick.
the frog and the cat's hitting hard.
And then if that's the end of your turn, Zuki, Renrick can't do anything, so we're just going to skip over him and go to Nadine.
And I cannot use that again.
Alright.
For now.
So
Yeah,
since
for now.
Laverna is still by me, I am going to use a shocking grasp on her. And it's rolling at disadvantage, right?
If you're attacking inside of the fog, yes.
That would be a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
And that would do 17 damage. And that'll be the end of my turn.
That was against Laverna, right? Okay, so then after Nadine would be Toka, and then we'll be back at the top of the round with Ahti.
Is Laverna wearing metal? Like metal armor?
Are you?
'Cause that's a
Laverna?
huge factor for that spell. Because I think it like doubles the damage or something.
It makes it
Light
at advantage.
armor plate.
Yeah. You're wearing light plate?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
has a
so
light
yes.
plate on.
Yeah, so that is metal armor. But you hit anyways, didn't you? So I guess it wouldn't matter.
Does the metal just like does that like add to the hit?
It makes it
It
at
gives you
advantage.
advantage if they're wearing metal.
So it would have
Yeah.
gone from disadvantage to even. So I guess whatever your higher roll would have been would have technically been the one for that instead of the lower, but
Yeah. Almost like lightning kind of it would curve towards the conductor.
Yeah.
Which
But I
makes
hit
sense.
already.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter.
Does Toka see where an exit is at?
Oh, you bastard.
And Toka's like went an extra 20 feet up in the air before she's looking. So she's like 60 feet up right now.
Make a perception check.
May I have an advantage since I have such a great view?
I mean, if it helps you sleep at night.
That was funny.
I'm glad I did. A highest, so 20.
I'm not going to necessarily per se that it is like an exit, but off in, let's see, where are you right now? So off in the distance from where you are at, like towards this direction, I'm just going to use this point on the map since it's already here.
Okay.
You can see a faint like speck of light, but not enough to really draw a conclusion on if it is or isn't anything.
And how bad does Boss Man look right now?
Boss Man, it's hard to tell with him down on the ground, prone and stunned. But from quick glance, it doesn't look like he's having like the best time of his life.
Toka think odds change. Musa. Toka think we might need to think about something else.
And then she's gonna use her let me see her. She's gonna use at level at level 3, her last level 3 ability. She's gonna use Conjure Barrage, as she basically fires with the necrotic energy swirling. She's going to fire. Let me see her. No. Is it Quorum of Arrows? Let me see her. Which one is it? You throw a non-magical weapon or fire piece and non-magic into the air and create a cone. Oh yeah, okay, that's it right there. Perfect. She's basically gonna look at the direction of Zuki, and she's gonna fire her arrow as a shit ton of arrows just appear out of thin air, and it's a 60-foot cone. So Zuki needs to do a dexterity saving throw. And I would say at disadvantage, since they don't know those are coming until like late, maybe.
Wouldn't that hit all of us? It's a 60-foot cone.
That would hit. Let me see.
did you lower yourself?
Which is huge.
Yeah, I would have lowered myself and basically fired like from right here. So
Aiming this way.
Trying to get everybody if I can. Where would I? Because I had 20 extra feet.
So it's a dex saving throw.
Yep.
Yeah, so
So
I
I
think
have
that would hit.
evasion.
Well, it depends on
That
if
would
she's
hit
on the ground or not. So if she's still up in the air, the angle's shifted.
Yeah. So pretty much anyone in the fog should be getting hit. If everyone in the fog would need to make a dexterity because it's 60 feet forward.
Which would put you more towards here, Laverna and Nadine.
Oh, then I would have just had. Then probably would have been better if I just moved like right here. Nope, not that.
So I got an 18.
Then I'll just go right here then, and fire. You got an 18? Okay.
So you're firing it this way?
Yep, at everybody, everyone in front of me. No, other way.
So not Zuki then.
Yeah, keep going. Pretty much it, because it's a cone
Well,
going outward too.
Yeah, but that it's only going to hit this far if you're on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
Because otherwise you're going to change your angle.
So from being 40 feet up, who could I hit from right there?
Oh,
You would
fuck. I
probably
don't want to
get
do
a-
geometry right now, but
Yeah.
Where you're at, depending on angle and trajectory, you could probably hit Laverna and Nadine at the same time, and that would be about from where you're at. That would probably be the extent of where it could go at full radius.
Then that's what I'll just do then. So Nadine and Laverna will need to do would their dex saves be at disadvantage since they're in the fog?
If you
I would-
cast that, it wouldn't be.
It's not a concentration spell.
Fog is, yeah.
Yep, but Conjure Barrage is not. It's a one-time use.
Oh, I thought it's like if you cast another spell while concentrating, it cancels
no,
the
it's
previous.
it's just if you cast another concentration.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Yep. So if you have a really good concentration, you
Does it
pop that and then you
it
use
doesn't count?
instantaneous spells after.
Oh, good to know.
Uh-oh.
What was your
That's
Good
a
to know
good
for my
thing.
use.
what was your save, Laverna?
Oh, what did I need to roll?
Dex.
Dexterity check, you and Nadine.
I rolled an 8.
27.
Okay, cool. At least the ally. So it's gonna be
I'm just gonna roll an attack at my ally, and yay, it missed.
let me see here. And then you also do a Constitution saving throw, please.
What's the con save for?
The
8.
poison of the arrows. 'Cause all my arrows are poison. So that's 18 plus. So 28 damage in total as you just get stickered by like 3 or 4 arrows. And you got horrible project in her quiver. You got poison inside your blood. And then I'll use Mufa's action to go up another 40 feet into the air. And I'll end my turn.
Okay. So, I know
Okay,
that
I have a problem with that because you moved Mufa like 40 feet, then you're moving him again 40 feet.
I'm using his action to move him. Dashing.
Oh, a dash action. Okay, I was like so confused. I was like, how are you moving all that? But that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know it's getting late and I have to work tomorrow, and potentially this battle can go on a lot longer, potentially. Do we want to keep going, or do we just kind of want to hit pause and save on the game and pick up the battle next session?
I kind of want to keep going.
I'm down for another 30 minutes.
Okay, I have 2 to keep going.
I am indifferent. I also have early work. My new job shifted my schedule about 2 hours earlier. but I also kind of don't want to stop mid-flow.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have one indifferent. Laverna, how do you feel?
I am also indifferent because I don't have anything to do tomorrow morning, but I'm tired. But I'm willing to stay up and to keep playing. So I'm solid either way.
Okay. Um, Zuki, how are you feeling?
I'm good either way as well.
Okay. Dre and Nadine.
Oh, I said I'm good for another 30
Okay.
minutes.
I guess I could be okay with a little longer.
Okay. We'll see where we get in the next 30 minutes then. So then let's go right back to the top of the round with Ahti. Your turn.
Oh fuck. He's at a disadvantage on pretty much everything at the moment.
That's why I got the hell out of the fog cloud.
Yeah, that's not the problem though, because Ati's better with his bow. So even if I got out of the fog cloud, attacks on Rinrick would still be at disadvantage. Attacks on Toka would be at disadvantage. But we are gonna, I think, move out of the fog.
Did Toka render you in a bad spot?
Oh, that was not the right square. It was this one.
Now you can shoot him.
Yeah, it's just because he's prone. It's disadvantage for long range.
It is? That sucks.
Yeah,
prone
they're laying
puts
down. They have a
range at
lower
disadvantage.
profile,
Oh. Ah, yeah, I guess so.
but we'll still make an attempt on him. And it misses. That is Ati's turn.
All right, from Ahti we go to Laverna.
Laverna was ducking and diving, those arrows come out of nowhere. And the dude is just getting pinpoint.
I'm just gonna take a swing. I feel bad though. I hate. Let's see. Does an 18 hit?
Just barely.
Barely.
Oh wait, hold on. You're talking.
I'm not
you're,
fighting you.
You're not.
Yes, it does.
Seven points of damage.
Anything else you're doing, Laverna?
No. Other than getting my cat off my bladder.
Noob, you're next, which I believe the stun wears off, right?
The stun wears off, but not the prone.
Right, he's still prone.
Yep. Because he couldn't use his action to get up from it.
Stupid.
Darn I think. I'm going to attack him at advantage with my unarmed strike, actually. 25 to hit.
That hits.
Alright, I'm going to use a stunning strike on this one. So, DC Wisdom save, players. And that's 9 damage.
Said wisdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
That would be a 17 for his wisdom.
He fails. Whoop.
God damn.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna use my Dust Crusher for my second attack. All right, at advantage. I'll just take the 19. So 19 to hit.
My guy, he's still prone, and you just stunned him again.
Oh, so it's just an automatic hit?
He's on the ground. What can he do?
Oh, yeah, I guess true.
He gets
Okay.
his face smashed in.
So that's 34. 34. 40 no, 34 in total. 34 bludgeoning radiant damage.
But wait, there's more. I'm gonna use another key point for 2 flurry of blows,
Oh god.
which is 52 damage in total, on top of the 30 something. Fuck, what was the first one? 34. Trying to cure it. So 34
Well, he
plus.
took 9 damage from the first strike, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
so
a good reminder.
total you're up to 95 damage.
God damn.
Plus 16, plus 16, plus 10, plus 10. And then my Echo goes, which is another plus 16, plus 10. So a total of 121 damage.
Noob, left, right, good night, frogman. God damn.
Yeah, and that's not even my action surge. If I had my action surge on top of that, it would have been a whole nother load. But that is the end of my turn. Oh, also, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You said 121 damage?
121, but I'm not done yet. He needs to make 4 con saves for every one of those unarmed strikes I hit him with. Because of
Fair.
poison.
Don't they say poison after the...
Well, it's like poison damage, not the poison condition.
But doesn't he also have a poison condition he should be taking damage from too?
Actually,
I
he's
don't know.
he's immune to being poisoned.
Oh, cool.
Oh, good. But is he immune to poison? Or poisoned?
I think poison, just period.
Yeah, poisoned, period.
Oh, there's a difference. It's either poison damage or the poison condition.
He could have both, but if it's just
Yeah, 'cause
poison,
I
he
have
can't be
both.
poisoned, but he can
But
take
he
poison
can't take
damage.
poison damage. Yeah, which is important in the context here.
Yeah, I think this specifically just means poisoned, so he can't be poisoned.
Okay, so it's still the con saves. Because he would take the poison damage.
Oh shit, that means Nadine is poison. I think so is Zuki. I think you have to do a con save per turn now.
How many con saves does he need to do?
4.
Let's see. That would be 17 for the first one.
That's a pass.
16 for the second.
Pass.
17 for the third.
Yeah.
God damn it, pass.
And a 15 for the fourth.
They all pass. Still 121 damage. I'll take it. That's the end of my turn.
Laverna, you feel the same pain draining from your temporary hit points.
The amount?
121.
Yup.
He is starting to show signs of not being super good.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And then after Noob, we will move on to Zuki.
Zuki's gonna just pull out his rapier and then stab him again in the chest.
Hell yeah.
Just pretty much like, die, die.
I'm right, and I'm lit, and
Wait,
I'm
and
right,
he's stunned
and I'm
again,
right,
huh?
and I'm right.
Yep, he's still
Yep.
prone and he's still stunned.
Auto crit.
Auto crit.
I'm right.
Same.
I'm left,
Rinse
and
and
I'm left,
repeat as
and I'm
last
right.
time. Sneak it.
So
pretty much what
98.
would be the exact? Yeah, 98 damage again.
Oh my god, guys.
As long as Noob keeps stunning him and keeping him prone,
You
we'll
gotta
just be
love
like-
monks.
let's just keep rolling this thing around.
Just rolling.
He beats the crap out of him, and I keep just stabbing him.
Yep. Laverna, take that 98 from your temporary 40 hit points too. Or your temporary hit points.
How many do you have left?
6.
Rinrick is severely bloody and beaten and not looking super good.
Laverne is dead.
Did that drain your temp hit points and your hit points?
Yeah. Wait, were
Yeah.
my hit points on top of that?
He
You had,
gave
like,
you
15.
15.
After, if your temporary hit points are drained, then it starts taking away from your regular hit points.
Yeah, which is 15
Oh.
currently.
Okay, we're good then. Ish.
So you're still up, kinda.
For
Ish.
now.
That makes us at 21.
Okay. Rinrick is still on the ground, motionless. Nadine, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna go for Laverna again. With
Get it.
the
Get it.
shocking grasp again.
Neutral roll.
Oh, Dean, don't forget to roll a Constitution saving throw again.
Oh yeah. Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
That'd be 9 damage, and that's a 9 con save.
You're gonna take all that bile shit she has in her quiver is in your body right now. You're gonna take 11 poison damage.
Alright. That's my turn.
Okay, you are next.
I'm next.
Yes.
Cool. Toka is the situation. Toka's gonna move have Mufa move 40 feet. Let's see here, so that's 40 feet. Oh. He's then gonna fire at Fati.
You want to smell it?
Here. I hate that it does. Roll. Fati does a 28 hit.
Yes.
Does a 17 hit.
Yep.
So that's gonna be. Yeah, let me just. Every time I click the roll, it just it makes me like select like it shows up like my details. 8 plus 5 and 4 of that 8 of that damage is necrotic. But can you also roll me 2 Constitution saving throws, please?
It's fail. 0.
You're gonna take. Did you roll a second one?
I already failed the con save.
Oh, that's right. You failed. Yep. You're now poisoned, and you took 14 poison damage. And Tuka will be like, and she'll use Mufa's dash ability, and she's gonna go another 40 feet the fuck out.
I didn't hear what you said.
Mufa's using his action to do a dash and going an
No,
extra.
I meant your comment. If you said one.
Oh, the comment was
Goodbye, Fati.
Yeah, Noob would have responded. Talks a lot of shit, but can't get hit.
she's gone. Now, my turn.
Okay, that'll put us at the top of the round. Excuse me. With Fati.
Alrighty. Seeing as long range isn't working out, we're gonna move up, switch over to a rapier.
Crit.
Yeah. So that's the same 98 that Zuki was landing.
Yay, pin cushion. Stabby, stabby.
Stab.
I'm sorry, who were you attacking?
Rinrick?
Okay.
Rinrick. Goodbye, Laverna.
98.
Well, Laverna's no
residents.
longer going to feel the pull because those temporary hit points are gone.
Okay.
Well, wait. There was how many hit points I took?
I think you're just
You-
out of temp. You still have your 15, is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
well,
so you'll be
minus
at-
what she
Okay.
just took from Nadine.
Yes, because I'm at 12. So what did Nadine hit me with?
nothing yet. It's
Oh.
Ahti's attacking.
What's the hit points I'm subtracting?
You're
You
not
don't.
subtracting anything anymore.
Oh.
Because they're not connected, because it was just the temp.
Oh. Okay. So I have 15. Okay.
Yeah.
I understand.
So in theory, we kind of freed you from the pain.
That
Huh,
is
For
how
now.
nice of
theory.
us.
How nice of us.
We just had to hurt you a lot to get you free.
That was it for me,
Awesome.
by the way.
Oh, you just moved up?
I moved up and I hit him for 98.
Oh, you got
Oh,
a
it never showed. I don't.
Well,
okay.
that's because it was the auto crit.
Right.
Yeah.
And he has the same exact thing as I do, so
Quick math.
Yeah, I just got the copy and paste. It's the best type
Yeah,
of homework.
basically. Yeah, basically.
he's like, "Hey Zuki, let me see what you did." Okay.
So I guess it's Laverna's turn then.
Actually, Ahti,
Oh.
how do you do this?
Ooh.
Shit. That wasn't okay. Uh, kind of lifting him up and then stabbing in where his heart should be, and then like twisting the blade. Uh, would be how Ahti finishes it. Although Ahti at this moment is also looking fucking rough. Like it's taking all of his strength to get this one strike in.
Wait, roll me a.
What are your hit points saying at?
I'm at 2.
Wait. Did you roll a con save?
No,
Roll it.
3.
Roll the low.
Yeah.
Well,
That
Before-
is. Oh. 5 damage.
Sorry, what?
5 damage. Keep going.
So
again.
Ahti will fall down immediately after that.
Oh damn.
I
Oh,
only
wait
had
for
2
that.
hit points left.
so as the rest of you see Ahti make this final blow, and he collapsed down to the ground. Renrick's body is now oozing black blood from the gaping hole that Ahti just left in him. All of this blood, as it pulls out, kind of seeps its way into the cracks between where the stone bricks are laid in the floor, and strategically move itself through, going towards the stone basin. As the rest of it leaves his body and it makes its way through the floor, up through the cracks, down into the water. It starts to emit this bright white light. And as this light envelops the entire room, most of you probably shielding your eyes from how just sheer bright it is. You can't even it's so bright you can't see anything anymore. That's all you can see is just white light. As everything starts to subside and come back to normal, Evan, you want to give us like a music change to something like more like calm, like something like calm after the storm type deal.
I hadn't heard the music at all for some reason.
This works. As the light starts to subside and your visions kind of come back together, Laverna, you no longer feel that compel and compulsion to do anything for the sake of Rinrick's name. You feel as if a weight has been lifted off your shoulders and you feel as if finally you're free. Toka, as crazy and rapid as your little mind works, you can't help but feel a little bit of not really like disappointment that you were following Rinrick, but maybe resentment.
Absolutely. She is steaming as they're flying away.
As your vision kind of comes back, you notice that you're standing in a very familiar place. In fact, this seems to be the mountaintop, the snowy mountaintop of where you first came in to Snowdown. But as you look around, there's nothing here.
Yes.
All of the buildings are gone. All of the people are gone. The livestock.
Toka just screams out.
Toka's mind is blown.
Oh, she came with us?
I think she's just talking about Toka right now.
Wow.
But Toka was never
Oh.
in the town.
Everybody is here with you.
Oh, okay, it's on site then.
Oh. Wait, am I in the air or am I on ground?
At this point, I'm going to say that when you came to, you noticed that you and can't remember his name, Hafa,
Oh, Mufa?
Mufa, thank you. Mufa were on the ground. Toka, this place looks familiar to you too, but almost as if you haven't seen it in a long time. As all of you kind of look around at each other, noticing that the town of Snowdown no longer even appears to exist. What are your reactions? You just had two of your party turn on you.
Yeah, I tackled
It took his
Toka
dip-
off her mount and start beating the shit out of her.
And Toka's dipping.
Yeah, no, I'm like, I called it first, damn it, dibs.
Contest each other.
I
See
guess
if,
grapple contest.
Let's see if
So you're trying to dismount me?
Yeah,
Okay,
like a
that's
grapple
fine.
basically.
Would we have been healed from this respawn, sort of? Because that determines what he's doing at the moment.
yeah, I'll say that you're able to. You probably are sitting at like maybe 5 health points, enough to kind of get you up off the ground. You definitely feel the bruising from the battle that just commenced, but you're able to at least stand up and kind of look around.
Cool. I'll let them close out their thing first.
I got a 22.
It's not a strength save. You can test with athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, okay, that works too. $18.
That would be a 14. I still try to attack her though.
Wait,
That's
so
my attempt here.
well, the attempt to pull me off was an action. Do you have a second action?
I get a bonus action.
Oh, you have a bonus actions. You can do an attack.
Yeah.
No, both of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna flurry of blows.
You can do flurry of blows as a bonus action. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's just a bonus
Sure.
action to do flurry of blows.
Bonus
25
action.
to hit.
It costs him
And
a
a
key
14
point or
to hit.
whatever, but
14 is a hit.
14 doesn't hit, but the 25 does.
Yep.
Wisdom save. And also a dex save.
A wisdom and a dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 22 on the wisdom.
Okay.
$13 on the dex.
Alright, so you're knocked prone.
Wait, if that well, actually, let me re-roll then, because if that takes me off my mount, I get at advantage.
I mean, I guess it's not technically taking off your mount, you're just laying down on your mount.
17.
Yes, you still fail, so you're, I guess, knocked off your mount and prone.
Okay, and are you wait? And does he need to do a type of check or save to climb on my dragon?
I
would
wasn't
think-
technically climbing on it, I'm just punching you on it.
Oh, okay, okay. No, that works. And then Mufo will just use disengage to move and fly up.
Okay.
And Mufo will go 30 feet up, flying.
Okay. I'm gonna keep attacking you.
How?
You were knocked off your mount.
You said I'm not knocked off the mount. I'm prone on the mount.
Well, you re-rolled the 17, so I thought we were just gonna go with that. But if we go to 13,
Okay, because your first attempt to take me off. But so I guess it's up to DM.
well, yeah, you failed either attempt. Or so is she prone on her mount or prone off her mount? Is
Yeah,
my
okay.
question. And also, I know, like, time-wise, we don't have to continue it here. I'm just...
Comparisonly, like how big are you to Mufa?
I'm small. Mufa's medium size, almost large.
Damn.
Yeah, I would say there could be a possibility that you could that if you were knocked prone, you may be able to land haphazardly enough to stay on, but I would want you to roll for that one.
Okay, is it athletics?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's just go athletics.
Okay. Nat 20, 26.
Yeah, because like ultimately, is Toka's goal just to straight dip?
Dip the fuck out.
Okay. Yeah, I'll say that you were knocked prone, but you fell on top of Mufa, and Mufa's kind of holding you.
Hey, oh guys, because if I would have fell off, fucking noob here would have shit stomped on me into oblivion.
Probably.
Yeah, and so he'll disengage to 10 feet and then fly 30 feet up to dip out.
Okay, I'm gonna try to jump onto the mount. He's on a death march here? Death march. We'll go with that.
Death march.
That's the best attempt for a word I got.
Okay, I want you to do either acrobatics or athletics to attempt to jump on it, and Mufa can contest this.
Okay. Also want to say I have a jump height of 25 feet naturally anyways.
So
But-
that means that's your limit on jumping then.
Yeah, that'd be his. I think that's as high as you can jump, is 25 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Okay, could I attempt to before they fly away since I'm already trying to attack her? Like, is that not a reactionary kind of jump on?
Yeah,
It's
that's
fine
why
if
I'm
it's
giving.
not.
That's why I'm giving Mufa the chance to contest it.
Oh, because
Okay.
I thought I had Mufa disengage and then back out on his turn. But all right, I'll get Mufa to contest it. What's the contesting?
Let's do acrobatics.
Is that Dex?
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm still a little confused though. So I disengaged and then went up 30 feet. So, what's Mufa contesting?
Well, I guess that would be more correct, because if you disengage, that doesn't allow really for like any kind of reactionary move. You can't do like an attack of opportunity. That's
Well, I'm not attacking. I'm just trying to jump on. But I mean, that's fine. It's your ruling.
Yeah, because Mufa did disengage 10 feet and then flew up 30.
so that would have put them out of your range, and they were disengaging. I can kind of agree with that.
Okay, that's fine.
So after all of that, like, I just, for the sake of brevity, like, what's Toka's plan? Is Toka dipping
Oh,
out,
she's
never
dipping
seen
out.
again, or
She's not even attacking, she's just dipping.
okay? Let's kind of go around the room and let everybody else have their reactions to being outside of all of this.
Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I am glad that is fucking over. Now, does anybody know where the fuck we are in relation to anything nearby?
Yeah, I thought we got a wish or something. I mean, Ahti, you just hear rivets, but
Yeah, you're right. Probably isn't a good environment for a frog.
no,
Old,
definitely not.
ice,
Laverna's gonna
dry.
like cautiously walk over and like scoop the frog up and like
Yeah,
chuck him because I was gonna say this earlier, but then the fight started. She moved. The change happened. She's gone back to how she looked when she was traveling with
so do
everybody.
you look like a completely different person?
I looked like the person that the person I looked like when you had first met me before I had changed. So I look
Okay.
how you remembered me from before
Uh,
the big bad.
Yeah, so he's doing like the Karen pose, like waiting at the counter to speak to your manager. So arms on the hips, standing like straight up right inside your palms. And he just looks at you and like points a finger, just like asking for a manager. And he's like, "So tell me why I shouldn't just lay your ass out again, because I'm confused. We got what's her bitch running, because I guess she's still an enemy, and then you're trying to be friendly, but you were an enemy. So I'm just confused. See, I just want to survive, and clearly, like y'all, I don't know what y'all are doing, but I'm trying to survive. So are you with us or against us? That's all I really care to know. And if you do it again, I'll murder you.
It's fucking shit.
I'm giving you a
Laverna's
second chance because we're patty cake partners."
Laverna's just kind of standing there, like looking down like a hurt puppy. Like she's being like in trouble for chewing up the toilet paper.
But the puppy is like 3 times bigger than the person scolding them.
So Laverna kind of like tucks him into his hood so he'll be warmer because I'm sure the snow doesn't feel great on his little amphibian body. So she's trying to like help him keep him warm. And she goes on to explain that she came here looking for shelter, ended up in the game, ended up getting to the end of the game, and instead of getting her wish, ended up on the bad team side because she was supposed to die. She wasn't supposed to live. So her wish to him was to live, but the agreement was for her to then work for him. So her job underneath like a spell. That's what the red glowing was. That's why she was connected to him, because he was her lifeline at the time underneath the curse. Was to pick off these contestants.
So
And
you were just trying to survive.
she
Okay.
didn't get a choice, man. She just ended up in the wrong neighborhood, man.
Okay. I hear you, Levy, but I'm gonna call you Levy from now on, cause yeah. Anyways, um, I hear what you're saying. You had to do what you had to do to survive, and honestly, I can think wise enough in my brief moments of infinite wisdom, and if the roles were reversed, I probably would have done the same to save my skin. So I'll give you the pass. But I swear to God, if you ever do that shit again, I'll slap you so hard you go back to your mama's womb, and then I'll find you, and then I'll rip your soul apart. But anyways, we're back to being
Grabbing her
friends.
ear, like
Yeah,
shoving
he's
his
just
face
whispering that
through.
in your ears, kind of like Medea. Just. Anyways, I'm happy with it. I don't know where Toka went. I mean, I still don't really like her, but if it was the same situation, I understand. Anyways, yeah, and he like kicks his leg like a little child on your shoulder.
She has like, I don't know if frogs eat bread, but she like tries to offer him like little piece, like she took a piece of bread and like took a little bite size off of it and tried offering it.
Yeah, every time you raise it up, it's just taken out of your hands by a tongue. Just
Zuki, we haven't heard from you.
Zuki would be looking around the landscape and stuff because Snowdown is like the town. You said it was no longer there, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So Zuki would pretty much be thinking like, oh crap, is this? It feels like we're outside, but at the same time, kind of like in that really thing is like, is this really over kind of thing? Or is this like another trick
Another
from
room.
all this? Yeah, because we've had similar stuff where the whole entire arc with the forest and the trees and everything else, where it seemed like it was outside. But granted, this being prior, where we came across the mountain pass and stuff before, but so it's familiar territory. But all in all, I think he'd just be more just exhausted.
And and Nadine, let's get your reaction to all of this.
Well, Nadine just kind of looks around. It's just a sigh of relief to be out of there and hopefully be done with all the fighting and almost dying.
After getting a little bit more composure, Atsi would pull out his maps, kind of to confirm where they are, and then probably start making his way towards the nearest town in relation to Snowdown based off of his cartography.
Okay. Is anybody going to follow Ati?
Laverna kind of goes over to the snow and picks up some snow and compacts that and just hucks it at Ati.
Um, make an improvised range weapon attack.
I'll just use my short bow. Does a 20 hit?
Yep.
No damage. It's a snowball. If that hurts you, you're a wuss.
The rock in it.
Well, if you don't want to go back to the nearest town, you could stay here. But I think I'm done with this place. And he's gonna keep going.
Right. And I would follow Ahti as well.
How,
They're like,
uh,
I'm with you. Sounds good.
how long has it been since our last like sleep? Time wise.
Time wise, probably about a day.
Okay. So Noob is looking more and more shriveled. You know, it's been a long time since I've had some water. And well, we frogs need to swim in water every once in a while and I don't know about you, but I'm parched.
You're literally surrounded by snow.
But it's cold water and I'm cold-blooded. It doesn't mix. Good suggestion in the voice in my head though.
Does anybody know Fireball?
I think I
Casts it
have
on the-
something that actually does something with fire. Hold on.
Yeah, Fireball.
Well,
the snow.
Nadine has Firebolt as a spell.
She does have Firebolt as a spell.
Yeah, make like a little bit of a hot tub.
Nadine? I need your
'Cause I mean-
assistance.
Because I mean, Noob's not very big, so it doesn't have to be like a gigantic people-sized person thing. Just huck a couple fireballs into the snow, heat it up.
So I
Melt
have
it.
Conjure Elemental, and I can have I call forth an elemental servant. Choose an area of air, earth, or fire or water that fills a 10-foot cube within range.
Oh.
So yeah, pretty much just call like a fire elemental and just say, stand here in this snowbank.
A water elemental would work, because I mean,
Oh,
why
that
why
too, yeah.
wouldn't they be able to make hot water? I don't know.
And they make hot water, DM.
Yeah, I wouldn't see a reason why not.
Yeah, and
And I conjure the elements of the waters.
I was gonna
Just
say I
don't-
have the ability to create water, but I
Yeah,
can't
I was
understand Noob.
Oh.
you
Yeah.
and Slappy's just over here like, "Meow, meow, meow."
Yeah,
Like,
Noob just
yeah.
goes and gets inside the water elemental and just is swimming around.
So, as our adventurers are kind of regaining their composure on some things, getting their friendliness back towards one another, Toka has up and left. The camera's going to kind of pan out here. Credits are going to roll on a close to Snowdown. For the sake of like what happens, because I do have other things planned, I'm going to say that after a few days travel, you guys do find yourselves in a nearby town where you're able to find an inn, get some food, get some rest, and get some healing done. And the next time we pick up in the adventures of Clarissa's random torture dungeon, we will be visiting a game from the book of Curse of Strahd.
Ooh. So did we not get a wish, or was that a lie?
Lie.
That was a lie.
It was all a lie.
Yeah, the wish is if we had sided with Rinrick,
So to kind of give,
but it would have been a cat's paw sort of wish.
yeah, to kind of give a little,
You would have ended up with like how Laverna did.
Oh.
give a little context. If you guys had spent a little more time talking to the skeleton in the crypt, or asked better questions, he would have given you a little bit more of a backstory to what happened to him. And then he was a Viking leader that had led his tribe here to Snowdown to take part in the games because they wanted to win. And their only wish was going to be able to live a prosperous life. And they won. But what they failed to mention was where they wanted to live a prosperous life at. So they were stuck there, living out the rest of their days inside of Rinrick's dungeon. They were provided with food, they were provided with land, they were provided with shelter.
Hmm.
And that was it.
Damn.
Eh, fuck 'em.